Hello, everybody.
Hey!
We got Rebecca, Cindy, Barbara, James. How you guys doing tonight?
Hi.
So, welcome to, I guess, the first official solo live stream
yes.
of our channel. So, we appreciate you guys being here.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah. So, we wanted to talk about a couple things. In some of our videos in the past, we haven't really talked about like our backstory too much.
Yeah.
With you guys, like how me and Roxanne have met and different things. So, go ahead and start it off.
Oh.
She tells it better than me anyway.
No, I mean.
Oh wait, first off, can you guys hear us okay? Because I have a new mic. I want to make sure we're all clear. So if somebody could just write it in the comments, maybe saying that it's good, it's bad, too quiet, too loud. I'm still kind of setting it all up. But I'll keep reading. So go ahead and tell a story. How did we meet?
Like officially meet?
Yeah, like tell the whole story. You don't have to go into detail.
Nah,
but, like,
I won't go into details. We'll save the details for later. But
no details like that.
No, I know. I'm not.
This ain't that kind of channel.
No, I know. Well, I moved here right after I graduated high school, so I was 18.
What year was that?
2006, and I went to a party over at his house, and I didn't know him at the time, right? So I seen him there, and he smoked cigarettes back then, and drinking his Coronas, and I was, 19, I was 19, so I was like, oh, okay, look at this guy over here.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was, so I worked at an armored truck company, and a new guy started working there. I worked for like a year, and a new guy, his name was Mark, started working there, and after like 2 months, me and him became really good friends. And so I was young. I was like 22 or something.
Well,
23.
I was 19.
No, so I was 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was 24.
Yeah.
So I used to have house parties like people do at that age, right? So I invited Mark over. Said, hey man, I'm having a party on Saturday or whatever, and he's like, cool man, can I bring this girl that I just started dating, right?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, no problem. I never met her before.
No.
Excuse me. So they show up, and instantly Roxanne and Mark come walking through the door, and me, I'm all,
scoping it out.
I'm single, right? So,
of course.
mind you, I wasn't that guy. I didn't do nothing. I wasn't that guy.
Yeah.
But so we ended up meeting at that party, and we became friends. Like just friends, right?
Yeah. We used to. I'd go over to his house with my boyfriend at the time. We'd go over there and play World of Warcraft together. So we'd be in his living room, all nerding out,
Yep.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was like her and her boyfriend Mark, me and my girlfriend, which I won't name because I don't like her at all. Anyway, so us four, we would hang out and go do things together.
Yeah,
right?
kind of, yeah.
Like not every day, but like we were like the two couples that hung out a lot because I liked her secretly. She secretly liked me.
It's
right?
true. Yeah.
While she's dating somebody and I'm dating somebody. It's funny how...
Yeah, but that was years down the road.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like we were friends for...
like 3 years.
Like 3 or 4 years before we like officially got back, got together.
Yeah.
And
so... yeah.
Drain of thought, right?
I know, right? No, so she broke up with her boyfriend. I broke up with my girlfriend. It wasn't planned like that. It just kind of happened all at like the same time. And so me and her started hanging out a whole bunch together. And then we're like, why aren't we just dating each other? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then here that is 10 years ago. Well, no, longer than that. Shoot. No, it was 10 years ago.
Well, I moved here in 06, so I've been here, this is my 14th year?
Well, 10 years ago when we became official.
No, 9 years.
No, like dating.
9 years.
Married, no.
9 years.
2010 is when, so I go by calendar year. So 2010
okay.
is when we started dating.
I guess, well, yeah, it was in like November or December.
Yeah, it was right before I went to Afghanistan.
Yeah, and you left in 2010?
Yep.
So we got together in 2009, because that was before New Year's.
No, it was that New Year's.
Yeah.
2010, going into 2011.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right. My bad.
So that's kind of our backstory, a little tiny tidbit of our backstory.
Yeah.
But we've been, married ever since. Been married.
Well, he left to Afghanistan for a year. We got together, and then in like November, December, and then January he was gone. And I went up there to Seattle to go visit him, and he proposed to me. So
Yeah, we were only dating for like
a couple months.
But we already friends,
yeah, we were already
for
friends,
years, and I already
so
knew her.
We were like this,
Yeah. And Leah, honestly, I haven't got to talk to Melanie yet today. After her video, I just left her alone. Roxanne talked to her, but that's kind of personal stuff, so I'm not going to get into that with her. But just show her some love, guys.
Yeah.
My sister, right?
Well, she did comment on your video.
I know, but I haven't talked to her.
Yeah, no, I talked to her yesterday.
So anyway, so that's kind of a backstory between me and her.
Yeah.
So if you guys ever have any questions about other, things of our past, feel free to ask whenever. So good news too, also. So tomorrow morning, actually, I'm gonna go pick up our trailer. Finally.
Yes, it's exciting.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys watched the video I put today. I wanted to hurry up and put a video out about that trailer hitch. And I know it's a trailer hitch. Oh, wow, look at this video. But, I never installed one of those before.
Never bought one.
I never even bought one. I never had a need for one.
You're right.
I've seen them before, but I didn't know what they were. I just thought it was part of like a trailer hitch. So if you haven't checked out that video I put today, it's kind of cool. I liked it. I put more of like rock music on it. Hopefully you guys don't mind. I'm a big rocker, as you guys can tell or don't know. I'm like a heavy metal head, right?
Yeah,
but
right.
I keep it PG, on the videos, because I'm pretty sure most of you wouldn't watch the videos I put up if I put the real music I listen to on them.
Maybe you
People
never
like
know.
everybody always says, "Man, I love the music, but I can't stand that screaming. I can't understand any of that."
I mean, I don't really care for it.
I know.
There's some bands I'm like, oh, that's cool. I like it.
And thank you, Rebecca, for liking that video.
Yeah, I'll put it on my playlist or whatever.
So tomorrow I gotta drive to Arizona in the morning, go pick up this trailer. My mom actually is giving me that trailer.
Yes.
I'm not gonna get into too much of that backstory, but what a pain, in my opinion, it was to get that trailer. But I'm not gonna put anything on blast, quite honestly.
It's just,
I'm not.
I know.
So it was it took a while for me.
Thank you, Charlene.
Yes, thank you, Mom.
We
I
really,
appreciate it.
we really appreciate it. We do.
And our trailer that we're going to be using, it's not a fifth wheel. It's an actual travel trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's a Tahoe Light. It's only like 19 foot.
Yeah.
But for just me, Roxanne, and Wyatt, for just, not forever, while we're building our shed to house, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. I've lived in tents. I've lived in the dirt, used porta potties for over a year as my actual bathroom, so I'm not too worried about it. Garage music? Paul, what do you mean by garage music? I listen to, Paul asked, please say it's not garage music. I don't know if you meant garbage, but, yeah, but, so Cindy, right?
Yeah.
The more uncomfortable
Right.
you are, the faster you build. I'm not uncomfortable at all, but I think people would be uncomfortable if they were listening to Cannibal Corpse.
No, I think she's talking about the trailer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought the music. I'm sorry.
I think she's talking about, like, if you're uncomfortable in it, you just want to build faster.
Oh, yeah, you are 100% right.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to be uncomfortable because it has a bunk bed, it has a queen-size bed, it's got a little kitchen, it's a travel trailer, right? And we plan on being outside a lot anyway. We're going to have so much work to do.
I'm going to work on my tan.
Yeah. Well, I'm like see-through white, so...
Well, yeah, I mean, my face looks really white in the picture.
So, I mean, the trailer, quite honestly, it's going to be used for sleeping mainly, and if it's really, really hot or cold outside. But we're going to make it cool. We're going to put a TV in it and arrange it a little bit. There's certain things in there that I was asked to not get rid of, like sentimental stuff, and I wouldn't want to anyway. If you're watching this video at all, Mom, later or right now, that I can't remodel. Somebody asked me if I was going to remodel something. I think it was, who asked me that? It was Rebecca, I believe. She asked me if I was going to remodel it. But there's certain things I'm not going to be able to remodel in it because I was asked to keep it.
Well, like I was thinking, new flooring.
Well, that's different.
Yeah,
upgrading is not remodeling.
Yeah, maybe paint it if we need to, or put wallpaper in it or something. Do something cool, make it a little more homey.
No, we will.
For us,
Mm-hmm.
That would be good. I'm excited though.
Yeah, no, I'm excited.
I think it's a really big first step to making it like a real thing, Like, we bought the property, but one, we haven't seen it, so...
Yeah, Melanie, I took big faith on you on that property.
Yeah, so, like...
You too, Gary.
It's real, right? It's real. Like, I know it's real, and it's really going to happen, but at the same point in time, I haven't seen the property, so... I mean, does that make sense?
it's all woods. I mean,
I know,
Melanie live streamed us when she was up there.
Yeah.
We seen... So it's not like we haven't seen anything of the property. We've seen live stream of it.
We've seen the video.
And I know that's not the same.
Melanie posted.
I know that's not the same, and I get that.
Yes.
But I do have a lot of faith in my sister when she's like, "Oh yeah, this is perfect. This is what I want."
we discussed it thoroughly.
Yeah, we told her this is what these are
what we all
things.
agreed, what we all wanted. So.
Yeah, if it has this, then I'm good. If it don't have this, I don't want it. Right, and she was totally on par with all of that.
Yeah.
So Rebecca, I'd love to go and see the property in October.
Yes.
Just so you guys know, with my work, if you guys seen that video today, I work for a cable company. I'm not gonna say their name on here because, there's always that one guy that says, "Oh, your guy's on YouTube," and they'll call or whatever. But it doesn't matter. So I work for a cable company, and my schedule during the summer and the fall sometimes is really rough. So this whole past week I was on call, and on call for my work means I work my normal shift, which is like 7 in the morning until 6 at night. I work 4/10s, okay? But between Wednesday and Wednesday, I'm on call. So everything after 6 o'clock, 24 hours a day, if there's a call, I gotta, go do a call. But the thing is, most companies, when you're on call, you might get called out, right? Not with cable companies, not with my job. I'm out 4 or 5 times a night sometimes, where I'll come home at 6:30 I'm going out, get back by 9, out at 9:30, come back at 11, out at 1 in the morning, come back out at 4 in the morning, come back, and then got to start work at 7. So with that, there's a lot of strain on my job, and they need me there a lot of times. And I've blown through a lot of PTO this year for random things that we had to do with the family and different things, so I don't have a lot of time off.
Well, plus COVID,
left this year.
right?
And COVID, yeah.
It just...
Well, with COVID, in the beginning of it, I had to take Wednesdays off to watch after Wyatt.
Yeah, it was like, it totally threw a wrench and everything. Like everybody else, right? Everybody's
feeling it.
Yeah, everybody is.
And so in March when that started, I had to take Wednesdays off, so that ate up PTO.
Well, then I think it was like literally 2 weeks, then you went on call.
Yeah, and then I was on call, and then a week off, and then on call again.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was just nuts. Ugh. So we're trying to get out there in October. That's the plan. I can't promise we're going to get out there, but I really want to get out there before the leaves fall and just look at the property.
Yes, I want to make it happen so bad.
Yeah, even if it's only for a couple of days. I mean, worst case, we'll fly out there, and only get to spend one day, quite honestly. One night.
I mean, we looked up flights. It's cheap.
Yeah, they're super cheap.
But we're going to have to rent like a car or something to drive from the airport to the property.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that costs money.
And Paul... Honeyman, he wants to know when's your next cooking video coming out.
Oh. Well, I'll take suggestions on what I should make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have things in the works.
Yeah, but, if you guys got any suggestions.
Should we tell them about the enchilada incident?
No.
Why not? Why are you getting all embarrassed?
Yeah, that wasn't a good...
We're going to make enchiladas one day, but we'll tell you about the enchilada
Maybe
incident.
while we're making the enchiladas.
We'll tell you about the last time.
Yeah, the old enchilada incident.
Paul Honeyman says rhubarb crumble. Hey, you know what? She makes rhubarb jam.
I have made... Yes, my brother-in-law has requested rhubarb jam, and I made it for him one time.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, I just made this peach bourbon jam, which is... I haven't actually tried it, but I did try a little bit before I canned it, and it actually tasted like... honey. I mean, it was good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
No, it was really good. Actually, I never had peach bourbon jam. I never had rhubarb jam before you had it.
Yeah. I've never made it. I've never had it until I had it made it, so.
Right. So, what were we talking about before? We're talking about the trailer and stuff. So with the property and the trailer,
going out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and going out there too.
Yeah,
So we're gonna try in October if we can to go out there. If we can't, we're gonna have to wait to the beginning of the year to go out there. I still, Melanie wants us to move out there when she's moving out there.
Yeah.
And not getting on her case too much or nothing, but just so you guys know, and she'll see this, and that's fine. Okay. Before they decided to move in the spring, we all decided like a 2-year, hey, we're gonna move in 2 years, and so that's what I've been planning for. But I think that time frame is gonna get moved up a lot for us. Yeah. But that was the plan. But then Melanie was like, "Oh, I want to move there sooner," and I was like, "Hey, man, like do whatever you want to do. It's your business on that." And so they're gonna move in the spring, but that's a little too soon for me. Not saying she doesn't, but I have a lot of stuff I have to plan way before I can move, like a lot.
Yeah, he doesn't deal with change very well.
No, I do. I do deal with change, but when there is change involved, everything is lined up to the T, right? Like, okay, we're going to do this at that time, we're going to do that then, and that's the military. I'm sorry, everything's structured.
Yeah, but there's going to be certain times where we can't plan for the unexpected.
The unexpected, I have not a problem with. Yeah. When I can plan something, though, then it's going to be planned.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, because nobody. It's just like on call. It's like I said, I can't stand it, man. And I'm sorry about talking about my work again and everything, but I'll come home super tired and just like want to just hit the pillow, right? And I won't get a call the whole night.
Oh.
And I'll be like, oh man, 10 o'clock going to bed. I'll literally do this. Pillow. Bring. My phone's going off and I got to drive across town. And it's like, oh my God.
I'm reading some of the comments.
Oh yeah. So it's like, Sherry R says, I made my son and his wife a pot roast.
Ooh.
And dropped it in the driveway on the way to the house.
Oh no.
It can't get worse than that. Yes.
Yeah, that sucks.
Especially because a pot roast takes a long time.
Yeah, do you make it in the crock pot?
Yeah, did you make it in the crock pot, Sherry? If you did, let us know.
Let's see. Pumpkin butter, yeah.
Oh, pumpkin butter, yeah.
Yeah.
I told you, like do almond butter. But that's hard to do. But I said squash, I think. Like the acorn squash.
I know, but you're not supposed to really can that kind of stuff.
No, you make it and, like, we use it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to can it. And Paul, Anthony, you're my ex-army buddy. You should be used to getting out.
Do you have a lot of decluttering to do?
Used to it.
Cindy Brown's asking, do we have a lot of decluttering to do?
I wouldn't say, like, decluttering. Somebody over here is a clutter monster. Okay? She's gotten way better.
I will say we do have a lot of possessions.
But it's like knick-knack stuff, right? It's stuff we can part with that we don't need. So when we move, like I already talked to her, I said, look, the problem is I don't want to get rid of my truck, obviously. I'm not going to. I don't want to get rid of her Equinox that she has because I paid for that cash, and that's paid for. My bike, my Harley, is almost paid for. So just there, we got 3 vehicles that we have to take across the country, and there's no reason to sell them. Okay, like I don't need to sell one; they're paid off, right? The whole point of going over there and doing this, a big part of it is to be debt free, right? Yes. I'm not going to sell a car and be like, man, we only got one truck now. We should go buy another car and have another bill, right?
Give you another reason to get into buy something, I guess.
Yeah. And Paul, no, she's not a hoarder. I promise she's not.
I'm not that bad. No, I have been bad, though, at times. Yeah. I have gotten a lot better, I guess, with age. I don't know.
But Cindy, having 4,000 DVDs and 5,000 computer games, man, catalog that crap, and I'm telling you, like, if you really wanted to sell them, that's some money right there, especially if there's some old ones. The games, anyway. But anyway, so what I was saying, what was I saying?
We were talking about decluttering. You're keeping the car and the bike.
So we got the 2 cars and the bike, and I'm not getting rid of any of that. So to drive across country, like, honestly, is going to be a pain. It just is.
Yeah.
All right? So the plan right now, and mind you, this can change at any second. I'm going to have to rent a U-Haul to take the stuff that we want.
Can I?
What?
to hit that like button.
What like button?
Right there.
What like button?
The like button. Hit the like.
The like button. The like button.
Hit the like button.
You telling people to hit the like button?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey guys, hit the like button. That's down there somewhere. It's probably down here.
Right there, I got it.
There we go. Okay. So we're gonna have to rent a U-Haul, and not a big one, because we're gonna take stuff like we're gonna take our bed. Right? There's no need to buy another bed. Our bed's almost brand new. It's less than 2 years old. We're gonna take Wyatt's bed. We're gonna take one of the couches. We got 2 couches. Okay, a big sectional, and then just like a 3-seater couch.
Yeah, normal couch. Yeah.
And then one of the coffee tables. We have a small dining room table. It's small, but we bought it for the kitchen. If you guys seen it in our videos, the brown one, because it's tiny and it fits in there perfect. I think that would be great for the house that we have.
And we use it every night.
That's where we eat. We don't even eat in the big dining room table.
Yeah, I have this big formal dining room table.
It's just like 15 people.
Well, it's got 8 chairs on it right now, and I only use it 2 times a year. Oh, look, Melanie's here.
Hi, Melanie. Hi, Gary. You guys are out in the mountains and have bad cell service. Want to pop and say hi.
Oh,
Love you too, Mel. Appreciate you being here. So, Cindy, we thought about pods also, right? But the pods are actually more expensive than just doing a U-Haul, I think. Depends on how many pods you need, right? But so anyway, if we went out a U-Haul, I'm going to have the U-Haul tow one of the vehicles, okay, with my bike inside of it, if we got the room. And then Roxanne's going to have a flatbed trailer if we wanted to take anything else, and that's the only way we can do it in like one big whack. Yeah. But then also we need to have her stepdad or me and vice versa tow the trailer, right? So it's like, oh my god, it's so much crap.
I've reached out to family.
Yeah, so it's like, man, it's gonna be a pain to get everything, but it'll be good. And yeah, and you can store everything. So what I thought, Cindy, too, was for like the first 3 months when we're there, I'm thinking about getting a storage unit where we're at and just putting everything in storage that we don't need and just pay it up front for like 3 months. And I know that's kind of a waste of money, but if I can find a cheap storage unit, it'll be okay. Because what I'll do is I'll build like a garage or an overhang or something to keep everything dry and out of the sun. Like one of the first things we do.
We could always get a shipping container.
Yeah, those are like $5,000 or $2,500.
No, we would just need a littler one.
Even the small ones, I looked at like $2,000.
Yeah, you wouldn't need like a big one. And then you could even use it even after the fact and put like a little AC unit in it. And, like,
you can, and it's
have it as a shop.
It's not a bad idea, but it's going to be cheaper with like just lumber. But it's not a bad idea. If we can find them for cheap, let's say like $500, an old beat up one, that's just for storage, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, Australia people do buy a lot of shipping containers, I heard, Jennifer. But, you know, so that's, I mean, with the property plans, you know, it's kind of like Melanie's. We're going to go over there, set up our trailer. We're going to have the whole, like, living room, what's the word? The
courtyard.
Well, it's like a courtyard, but it's going to be a community, like,
the community center.
Yeah, the community hangout, right? So me and Melanie, we want to, like, if...
We'll put a TV
I know this looks dumb, but let's say my trailer, her trailer. When we first get out there, we're going to put them, you know, real close to each other. And then we're going to have our community center that's going to be like...
Rec center.
Yeah, blocked in with some kind of framing and an overhang that me and Gary are going to do so we can hang out outside. And we're real close to each other, so it's literally like a 10-foot... or not 10 foot, maybe a 20-foot walk to their trailer until we get everything going. That way we're real close, because that's the whole point of this with Melanie, was going out there and having like a family compound. I would love to have all my family in like one big giant compound. We would kill each other after like a year, but the initial setup of it would be really cool.
It'd be cool, and then once we got everything done and we're living in our own houses, you know, maybe we'll get on each other's nerves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well.
And then the walls will be built.
Yeah, we'll just
This is my half.
Yeah, we'll just start fighting over it. We'll become,
half.
what are the called? The Hatfields and McCoys or whatever?
Yeah, but those are 2 different families. But yes, exactly right. The Blacks and Gratz Family Feud.
We'll literally
Oh my
be like right here on top of each other, and we'll have a wall.
You got weeds protruding on my side of the fence, Gary. What's going on? You want to come say hi, Wyatt?
Hi.
Wyatt wants to come say hi, guys. Come around the middle.
Oh, here, go behind me.
Go around the middle real quick. Okay. Say hi, Wyatt.
Hi.
Everybody was saying how so cute you are in your video with your hair.
Yeah. Oh, see, look, people saying hi, Wyatt.
See, look, hi, Wyatt. See? Cindy Brown says hi, Wyatt. Rebecca says hi, Wyatt. What do you say?
Thank you.
Well, you don't say thank you for
Say
saying hi.
hi.
What else do you say? You say hi back, right?
Hi back.
I tell him to say hi back, and he says hi back.
If somebody says they like your haircut,
yeah.
Sherry, she says she likes your
Oh,
haircut.
Sherry likes your haircut.
Aw.
All right, give us a minute, okay, bud? We'll be out there in a minute.
Aw.
All right.
Some milk and bananas.
Go watch some of your show just for a minute. We'll be out in a minute, okay, bud? Can I have some milk and then you can come put on a movie?
Snack.
Yeah. I just need 3 snacks. Can I have some popcorn?
Right.
That's what it'll be. Hi, Dawn. How's it going?
Oh, hi, Dawn. Oh, let's see. Jennifer, family or... Can you read that?
Family or everything. Jennifer Heenan says, family or everything, and great for the kids to grow up together. Our son bought the place besides us, and it works great. We respect each other's place. And hi, Wyatt.
Yes.
You are 100% correct, Jennifer. Because you know what, guys? I mean, you guys probably know just as much as me. There's nothing, what is it? Blood is thicker than water.
Oh, yes. You know, in the end, it's going to be your family that's going to help you out, not your buddy across the street.
No, but I mean, at the same time...
Well, I guess it wouldn't be across the street. But.
Well, at the same time, too, like, my friend TJ and Chris, I consider both of those guys my brothers. They're like blood to me. I've known Chris like 16 years. I've known TJ since I was 12. And that's the whole saying, blood is thicker than water. They're blood to me, right?
Oh, yeah. You have those one friends, right?
Yeah.
That always...
Yep. Hey, Don, real quick, where does Patrick work now? I don't even know where he works. You guys haven't even told me. So, anyway. So, another thing I want to talk about, guys. So, Paul brought up earlier on this video today, too, he was asking for a Cooking with Roxanne video. He wanted to know when the next video was out.
Oh, yes.
Where was I going? Oh, I would love to have some, we already kind of talked about it, but some requests from you guys. Roxanne's a great cook. She can pretty much cook anything. Except for duck Leorange. I've asked her like 5 times.
Anything. I'm willing to try. I mean,
You can cook a lot.
I know, but I mean, I like to bake though, preferably.
I told her that she should have went to culinary school.
Oh, I would have loved to.
And she would have been done for like 8 years by now.
Yeah,
but I know, I get it. You didn't want to give up where you were working. I don't blame it. Oh, he's doing overnight stalker. That's cool, Don. That's good. Does he like it? I know you got to go, but tell him to call me every once in a while. Me and him used to play video games. He don't even call me nothing anymore. Cindy Brown says cute kitty. By the way, Wyatt.
Oh, nice.
She likes her kitty cat.
Oh, look, Auntie Dawn says hi, Wyatt. Love you.
Hi.
So yeah. So
have you ever made cornbread salad? No, I've never even heard of that.
I've never heard of cornbread salad either.
I've made cornbread.
And she makes it from scratch too, by the way.
Yeah.
I've never heard of cornbread salad. Should we start talking about salads?
No, don't bring up salads.
So Roxanne. Right. So Roxanne, she already knows exactly what I'm going to talk about because I'll
be 75 years old, walking with a cane, and he'll still be bringing up this thing.
So
I'll never die.
Yeah. So Roxanne, she was all on this semi health kick, and I don't mind that at all. Me and her used to do keto. We used to work out a whole bunch of different things.
See you later, okay? Bye, bud.
Okay, go. Give us a break. Beat it. All right. I love you, son. I'll be out there in a minute, okay?
All right, bud. See ya. We're talking.
Yeah, go.
Bye.
Okay, salad.
So Roxanne was on this health kick, and I don't know what possessed her to make this. And I'm telling you guys, like pretty much 99% of the stuff she cooks is good, and I have no problems with that. I'm like, man, this is so good. So one day I'm at work and she's like, oh, what?
I'm reading the comments. Sorry.
Oh.
Keep talking.
So one day she's like, oh, I'm making this special salad tonight for dinner. And I don't mind salads. I don't. I take them for lunch, like Caesar salads, right, and stuff. So I'm like, all right, that sounds good. And I come home and she's making this salad. And I'm looking at it.
Oh, jeez.
I am. I walk in the kitchen, put my lunchbox down. I instantly go over and I'm like, I'm looking at this big giant bowl of salad. And it's got everything you would think in a salad in it, like iceberg lettuce, romaine, cheese, different things. But the dressing was pure mayonnaise. Okay? And I'm not talking a little bit of
It was
mayonnaise.
a 7-layer salad.
Yeah, 7 layers of mayonnaise.
It's what it was. That was the recipe. 7-layer salad.
Lettuce, mayonnaise. Spinach, more mayonnaise. Cheese, more mayonnaise.
There was
bowl.
one layer
Bowl.
of mayonnaise.
No.
One layer.
Nope.
Yes.
No, you guys think coleslaw caked in looks like it's got mayonnaise? Nope. This thing was a ball.
It was one layer.
A ball of mayonnaise with a couple lettuce things in it. Okay. And she hands me this bowl of it.
It had lettuce.
And she got this big smile on her face. She's like, I'm like, oh, okay.
This is when we were first married, by the way.
Yeah, and I'm all, this is dinner. And she's like, yeah, it's this salad I found. Blah,
First
blah, blah.
married.
I'm like, all right. I take one bite. Man. It was literally like eating a spoonful of mayonnaise.
Yeah.
With a crunch.
I can't eat this.
No, I took one bite. I'm like, I can't have this. I don't want it. And you were like, it's good. Her face was like, oh, it's so good.
Well,
I don't mind it.
You gotta defend what
And
you
she
made.
didn't even eat it all. And she was all proudly serving it to me. And so...
I didn't try it until after I served it to you.
And so every once in a while, I bring up the mayonnaise salad incident of 2011 or 12. And she's like, oh, why you gotta bring up some old stuff?
Yeah, and I was really upset.
I mean, because I'm still traumatized by
remember,
that salad.
We might have even argued a little bit. Ugh, couldn't spit that out.
Cindy wants to know if you make homemade mayonnaise.
I don't. I've never tried that either.
I've actually asked her to, but...
I'd like to make my own butter, too.
Yeah, no fault of her own. We just haven't done it yet. She can make a lot of homemade stuff. That would be good, though, homemade mayo.
Yeah?
It's just, what is it? It's like eggs, oil. Is there vinegar in it?
And I think it's egg whites.
Yeah, I'm not sure. She knows better than me, but I know it's like eggs, oil.
I mean, I probably could
something
do
else.
it. I could try. I mean, what would it hurt, right?
You can make a little bit of it, unless it's one of those things. Cindy, do you have to make a bunch of it, like at one time, or can you make just like a little bit of it? Because if you can just make like a little bit of it, that'd be cool. You know?
Yeah, I could try.
Well, yeah.
You should totally do the mayonnaise. Use good light olive oil.
Olive oil.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Try that. Get some good recipes.
No,
for that.
she said like a cup. Okay.
Okay, so you can make a small amount. That'd be cool.
I'll try it.
It doesn't last very long, though. I heard.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not gonna have all the preservatives and stuff in it.
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's got like. If you keep it refrigerated.
Maybe. Paul says you can make a little using olive oil and egg whites.
Egg whites, okay.
Yes, you're right, Paul. So yeah. Man. What was I gonna say?
Let's see what somebody did a video on me. Oh, okay. VW Family Farm. Okay.
Yeah, I'll check them out.
Yeah,
VW.
write it down. You got a pencil right there. Write it down.
I'll write it down.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
VW Family Farm. Mayo.
Yeah, I want to make butter too. I was thinking about that.
You can do that. It's just the cream.
Yeah, because we bought this homesteading book. I can't think of the name of it.
Oh, go grab it real quick.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I was going to show you guys this too. And I wonder if any of you guys have this book. If you guys don't, and I'm not like promoting this book for any reason, but honestly, like I've seen this book on a couple of videos, and this book is freaking awesome, dude. You guys see this? This book is so cool. It's so thick. It's got so much stuff in it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a really good book. But
And
it teaches you how to make your own butter in there. I was reading about it.
And I'm going to show you guys my favorite thing in here. I'm going to see if you guys can get it. So look what it teaches you how to do. Let me see. See that? What does that say? It tells you how to make beer. All right? Like, it's so cool. But what's cool about this book too, like here's like an example. I don't know if you guys can see this, if it's too bright or not.
Yeah.
Here, move that light up really quick. Just move it up real quick. Let me see if this helps. Okay. So like, for example, this book. So each one of these things, right? These are like different vegetables. And it tells you exactly the month, when to like start sowing the ground, when to put the plants in, when to harvest, and all this different kind of stuff in here that I honestly, I haven't done. I don't know. All right. I have never been a farmer. I've been around farmers before, but then it also has a bunch of stuff like, right. So it has like vegetable encyclopedia, and inside here it tells you exactly like the type of soil it likes, how far to like put it down in the soil, when to harvest it, how to harvest it. It's a really, really cool book. So if you guys are interested in even just reading for information, I found this book was really, really, really good.
Yeah, it's got some good stuff in it. I'm still like, browsing.
Yeah, I got it last week, because this is the kind of stuff that we're gonna have to know, right? And we're gonna be horrible at it in the beginning, and I understand that, and I'm okay with that.
Well, we gotta learn, right? Everybody's gotta start somewhere, so.
But I think things like this will help. I'm gonna order some carpentry books, even though I know some of that, just to help out with little tiny things. And yeah, this book's cool. I like that book.
Oh, they're in Arkansas too. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check them out now.
Who's in Arkansas?
The
VWFF. Oh, that's cool.
Family farm.
Very cool.
And then legit moonshine jars. Yeah, mason jars of moonshine.
Me and Gary are already working that out.
You
pointed that too high.
It's a funny story too, because I work with a guy that hold on.
You work with a guy what? There you go.
I have to be the slave driver.
Real quick, Cindy, I personally haven't thought about having bees. I'm not opposed to it, but I think that would probably be towards the latter end of everything that we got going on, because from what I've a little bit of read of bees anyway, you really have to pay attention to them and take a lot of care of them, and you can't slack on it is what I'm saying. Okay, so you have to be around, and in the very beginning I'm not ready for that. Please get out of here. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, go on. Go. Or I'm gonna lock the door. He's all upset. He walks out all pouting. That's what he does. So bees, I'm not sure yet, but if we do, it's gonna be later on. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh, I was gonna tell a story about moonshine, but that's okay.
Oh, go ahead.
No, we'll read the comments. We'll come back to it.
The moonshine.
Yeah.
So, let's see. So, Lumna Acres on YouTube from Paul.
They're homesteaders, okay.
I'll check them out too, Paul. I love, if you guys have any recommendations for homesteaders and stuff, that would be great. So, just so you guys know, for me and Roxanne, we're not planning on moving out to Arkansas to be all off the grid and, man, we can do everything ourselves and we don't need nothing and blah, blah, blah. I need electricity. I need internet. Obviously, we need water. I'm moving out there. Well, we're moving out there because I want to be debt free. So the house, like right now, this house that we live in won't be paid off until what, 2050?
Oh, it was
right.
Yeah, I forget what year.
2000. Well, we just refinanced because the VA rates are like ridiculous right now. So
yeah,
we didn't pull no money out or nothing, but it's ridiculous. Anyway, so like 2050. Man, I can go over there. We already bought the land. It's not paid for, but that's going to be paid for this year. The shed to house is going to be another I'd say like 35,000 total, maybe 45,000, give or take, which that'll be paid for. And then I have property and a house with no mortgage, no land payment. I'm sorry. Who doesn't want to live like that?
Yeah, right.
I mean, seriously. So, but I still want the modern conveniences to an extent, right? The electricity, the water, internet, a lazy boy recliner kind of thing,
Yeah,
TV,
I mean,
maybe satellite TV, something like that.
Yeah, the no power situation kind of freaks me out a little bit. I
No,
mean,
we're gonna have power.
Yeah, like the whole off grid. Like, I really want to grow a garden. And, you know, hopefully me and Melanie, we can grow together, right?
No, if we can do, not if, when,
Okay.
when, that's a better way to look at
Oh,
things,
yeah,
right?
when, yes.
When we have a big garden and we're growing, I can't just eat vegetables. I'm not a vegetarian, but when you have a lot of vegetables and stuff that comes from your garden, and you're raising rabbits, which we want to do. I want to get a goat, chickens, obviously a duck, and maybe a turkey. Okay, and pigs maybe.
Oh, hunting? We can go
and hunting, yes. There's hunting on our property, and there's deer, and I think there's elk too there.
Fishing, you know.
Fishing, yep. So when you start becoming self-sustainable like that, it takes years, right? But man, dude, like a small paycheck goes such a long way after that.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Like, really.
Yeah.
And Dawn, you asked how big of a house we're building. So we want to do a 16 by 50 shed to house.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why we want to do that is because it's simple. I don't want to go there and make it, a 2-year thing to where, oh my God, it's so hard to do this house. And we're miserable trying to just build a house and spending way more money than we need to live.
Yeah.
Like even right now in this house, our house is like almost 2,300 square feet, which is not a giant house, but it's a decent sized house, right?
Yes.
But we're in like 3 rooms in the whole house. We're in here.
We're in here most of the time.
Okay.
Or in the other living room.
In the regular size 10 by 11 room in the office, or right over there is our den with the fireplace. We're there, or the kitchen. The other times we're upstairs sleeping. Wyatt's never up in his room ever.
Except when he's sleeping.
Or we're outside. And so, a 16 by 50, that's like the same square footage as basically what we're living in now. Like what we do. So it's like, come on. It's crazy. So.
Oh, metal roof, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're doing a metal roof.
Yeah.
All that's part of it. So the shed house is gonna have a metal roof. We're gonna have a dormal on it, or a dormal, right? Dormal. Dormal. Yeah. It's gonna be. You guys watch a lot of Jared's stuff, okay? Crocker. It's honestly gonna be not modeled after his, but it's gonna look similar to his. And the reason why is because he already did it, and I've watched his videos. And everything he's done is nice.
Yeah, I like the layout
right?
of it. I think it would be really good for us as a family. Like,
yeah,
it's
it works.
3 of us.
So, I mean,
yeah,
that's similar to what we're going to do. Obviously, we're going to have our own flair on things, and we're going to change certain things around. But very similar to his style.
Yeah.
And they've already did the hard part of figuring it all out. So, thank you, Jared, if you ever see this video. Appreciate it.
Right.
But it's going to be like that. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. But what I want to do with mine, I don't know if he did he do a deck all the way around? I want to do a walking deck
all the way around.
All the way around it. So you can go out the front door and walk around the deck to the back.
Yes.
So like an old
And I want a porch swing.
We can have one.
I want one.
Yeah, so like a East Coast kind of old, colonial style house with a big front porch deck that goes around, a walking deck. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, wraparound porch. It'd be really cool.
Cool.
You have
He's got another loose tooth.
another loose tooth. He starts school in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Man, are your guys' schools starting late and 100% online? Nevada, it's 5 days a week distance learning for school. And man, does that throw a wrench into everything. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, so Dawn's starting. Yeah, dude, man, the online, that's not even fair. Like, it's not even fair.
Come on, man.
I'll go on a tangent a little bit, okay? But, like, look, in my opinion, the coronavirus...
You're going to have to wait. Go.
It's a virus, right? I'm not a doctor. I don't know anything about it. But to me, it doesn't seem as bad as everybody's portraying it out to be. I think a lot of it is just all kinds of hype, personally, okay? There is absolutely no reason why our kids cannot go back to school if they allow all these riots to go on and they don't want to fight about it. They allow people going to Walmart with masks that work. Well, why can't you have masks at school and be there and everything? But no, they make all the parents suffer and have 5 days a week online only learning to where a parent's got to be there every single day. And what a pain, dude.
Yeah.
What a pain.
Ugh, it really throws a wrench in.
I'm not trying to be all mad or nothing right now, guys, but man, what a sore spot,
Going
dude.
on a tangent.
No, it is, though.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
Trust me, I know.
I think, personally, the schools, I think it should be a parent's choice. If you don't want your kid to go to school because you're worried about this, cool. Then do the online school. But like me and Roxanne, if Wyatt can go to school 5 days a week, he'd be going to school. Okay? You can't sit around and be scared to death about something, okay, and just be in fear your whole life. You just can't.
Oh, your background goes out like every 5 seconds. Not trying to change the
I don't know
subject.
why it's doing it, but...
Yeah.
Sorry if it's going out all the time, guys. It's on a loop, so...
Oh, that's probably why then.
Yeah, but it's like a 5-minute loop.
Yeah.
It should be fine. Anyway.
Sorry.
I don't know why it's doing that. It shouldn't. Let me see here real quick.
Yeah, I wasn't even opposed to them doing on school, like at school, in school learning 2 days a week and then distance learning 3 days a week. I was okay with that, but then when they were like, no, it's 5 days a week, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, 5 days. I mean, what? Tell me what single mothers or single fathers, for real, that can't like telecommute to work or whatever. What are they supposed to do? Tell me. You're screwed.
Yeah.
I mean, you're screwed. Even my work was like, well, my work, they wanted me to have her figure out her schedule so that way I didn't have to miss work.
Yeah.
And her work's thinking the same thing about me.
Yeah, they did ask.
They're like, well, what days can he stay home
Is there
from
anything
work?
he can do that can help
like, man,
out? It's like...
You can't do nothing. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know.
All right, moving on.
So there I was.
Well, yeah, right? We'll just... There's our little tangent for the moment, right? Our daily struggles.
It is a struggle.
Yeah, it sucks, but, you know, we'll make it through, and...
Well, yeah, we'll weather through it, but still,
it's gonna, you know, it's gonna be rough.
It is gonna be rough.
But it'll be alright.
I'm sorry, guys. It makes me so mad about the whole school thing.
Oh,
because not even just that. Like, Wyatt is completely missing out. He got boned out of half of his kindergarten, first year ever going to school. You know, more than half of it he was home, and then now his first grade, he's getting screwed out of.
Right. Poor kid.
Right? Yeah, and all he ever does is talk about how he misses his friends at school.
You know, and I was thinking too, I'll just say this, right? It was just our luck, right? I was literally counting down the days until Wyatt started school so we could quit paying for daycare, right? Because daycare is really expensive, and like that was a huge cost savings for us when he started school. And then, of course, this has to happen.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, so there's like no winning. It's like...
There is no winning. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Just our luck.
It is just our luck. I know, dude. The whole 5 years of daycare payment.
Yeah,
man,
every week.
190. What the highest was $210 a week.
When he first started there, it was really expensive.
Man, we were making a second mortgage just to send him to daycare.
It was ridiculous.
Because I don't have family here in Vegas, so it was like
rough.
Yeah, see, Don, the kids there have an option to go to full time. Not here in Nevada. Not with Sisolak. I don't even get on it, dude.
Yeah, let's not get on it.
I'm not going to get on it
Let's
because
see, my daughter.
all I got to say, just so you guys know, is this, okay? 2020. I'll leave it at that. So anyway, going past that. My daughter...
No, she can't work as she has... Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
See,
Jennifer. Jennifer says, my daughter is a fill-in kinder teacher and now can't work as she has to homeschool her boys.
Yeah.
Exactly, Jennifer.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Now people are sometimes left with with no choice but to quit their jobs.
Well, what are you going to do? You literally don't have a choice.
Yeah, I mean, I've had to work with my work and ask them if they were, thankfully, they're willing to work with me. I'm so thankful for that. But...
Well, she's lucky. So... with her position, she can
work from home,
telecommute in a sense, or work from home.
I can work from home.
So they're allowing her to stay home Monday and Tuesday and work from home.
Mm-hmm.
And then Wyatt's going to have to go to her sister's house on Wednesdays, which is what he's doing now for the summer.
Well, he's over there 3 days a week.
Yeah, but it's the summer, so Sarah's kids are at home anyway. So it's okay, is what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
it's the summer.
Yeah, the reason why I don't want to send him over there though during the school year is because she's got two of her own kids.
Well, that's what I was.
Yeah, she's got to,
Well, that's what I was getting at.
Stuff.
So the summer she doesn't have to worry about it, but when school starts, she's got to worry about her kids.
Yeah, her 2 kids.
And it's not fair to dump our kid off on somebody else. I wouldn't want to do that anyway.
No, and it's no offense against anybody, but especially during this, right? If you want your kid to be getting the education you feel that they are needing, right, you need to do it yourself.
Well, yeah, nobody cares about their kids
as much as you do,
as
right?
a parent,
so,
for the most part, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's the truth.
Yeah.
And so she's going to be home Monday, Tuesday. Wyatt will go over to Sarah's house on Wednesdays, and then I'm off Thursday, Friday anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it'll be one day. So it's working out, but still I feel bad because he's missing out, man. He is.
I know. His friends. He talks about how he misses his friends all the time. Well, we keep trying to change the subject, and then we keep getting right back on it. So obviously, we're really upset.
I'm telling you. I don't know.
Oh, so let's see. They're talking about where people are from. Oh, so Cindy.
Yeah, Cindy's in California.
Oh, California.
Yeah, I was born and raised in California, Cindy. And you know what? California is one of the most beautiful states.
Oh, yes.
Like,
yeah.
by far. Okay?
And a lot of things to do there, really.
Yeah.
I mean...
it's a shame, in my personal opinion, of how California has become. Because that's my home state. I was born and raised there. And I always have a soft spot for that state. I just wish it would have taken a little different turn than where it's at now. And that's my personal opinion,
Yes.
And nothing wrong with it if people don't feel the same way. I'm just saying. I grew up in Hollister, California, which is right by Monterey in Gilroy. So I remember going to Santa Cruz, Monterey, Morgan Hill. Perfect weather.
North of Santa Barbara.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I'm in Southwest Indiana. Okay.
See, so Cindy, you're like Paso Robles, San Luis Obispo area, I'd imagine, or maybe even like Salinas area. Maybe not that far north. You don't have to say nothing, Cindy. I'm just saying it's probably around that area. That's pretty cool. That's a good area, man. San Luis Obispo is nice if that's where you're at. Paul's in England, and it's like 4:30 a.m.
Yes, and from Australia. Cool.
Jennifer, invite me over.
Yeah.
Well, us over, and
that's
take
crazy.
me to Byron Bay. That is the bucket list for me. Byron Bay, Australia, please. You can give me a tour. Oh, Byron Bay. If you guys never seen Byron Bay, Australia, just look up a picture on Google. That is heaven. And I've never been there, but I'm telling you guys, it's heaven. It's heaven.
Okay, go. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever said where I'm from. Originally.
I don't know. Where are you from?
I'm from Oregon. Like that's any better than California.
Well, it's all a figure, right? Like, there's too many taxes in California. There's too many weirdos in California now.
No, I mean, but Oregon is a beautiful state.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, but Portland.
Oh yeah, well.
It's
Portland,
like California.
Yeah, Portland's pretty.
I don't want to
bad.
go. We're not going to be too political on this channel, just so you guys know.
No, I'm just talking about where I'm from.
I know.
I'm from
just so you guys know.
Southern Oregon.
Well, Grants Pass.
Is Southern Oregon.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, she's from a tiny town in Oregon, too. So Hollister is a really tiny town.
I don't think it's so tiny anymore. At least the last time I was there, which was like 3 or 4 years ago. I mean, it's gotten huge over there, so.
Right. Yep. So, the West Coast is beautiful except for the crazy people.
Right.
Yes, Cindy, you are completely correct, man. And that's what's a shame about California, because it's funny how all the states that border the ocean, okay, Pacific and the Atlantic, are nuts, man. They're crazy people. Like, as far as I'm concerned. Like I said, I'm not going into politics. I'm not going to do that on this channel.
Yeah, we keep going down this road.
Well, I'm sure everybody knows where I stand. I'm just saying I'm not going to talk about it.
Yeah.
But I agree with you, Cindy, and it is a shame. And yes, Jennifer, I know we can't travel there.
Dang coronavirus. Wow. Just throws a damper in everything.
I know, man. It's like the first time in history Americans...
It's all, yay, let's go to the bar. Oh, man.
It's the first time in history Americans are not allowed to travel to other countries. We know what it feels like now, I guess.
Right.
Damn you, coronavirus. Damn you.
Grab me one, too. Let's see. Oh, you buy fabric from Grounds Pass. So that's cool. Yeah.
Paul, no comment. All right? No comment. But yes, I agree.
Yes.
Yes. I don't know. I really don't.
Oh, you can't travel interstate over there. Oof, that would...
Oh, really?
Yeah, that would really suck. I mean, you're supposed to, I guess, like, if we're going to Arizona, like we are tomorrow, we're supposed to actually when we come back home, we're supposed to self-quarantine ourselves for 14 days.
Okay.
Or you come from California, you're supposed to do that.
Well, look at New York. If you go to New York from any state, you're supposed to quarantine for 14 days. Like, it's mandatory.
Yeah, and...
Your ass to get thrown in the clink if you don't, and they find out, kind of a thing. I don't know. That really sucks, though. Can't even go to... You can't go to any state at all, Jennifer? Like, at all? What do they do if you went? Like, they ask for papers, like your quarantine... Not quarantine, but like
your driver's
your vaccine
license
papers or something?
Which
That's
state...
crazy.
Yeah, which state you're from.
Rebecca, thank you very much for joining our live stream. I really...
Oh, yes. Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you were the first one on today.
Yep. I really do. I appreciate all of you guys for being here for this live stream. Like I said before, I've streamed on like Twitch for video games, but not really too much on YouTube ever. So it's kind of hard to figure out what you're going to talk about. We don't really have a lot going on sometimes, it seems like. It's just like work and home, work and home, work and home. Mm. But, well, I told Roxanne...
Monotony of life.
Well, I told Roxanne I want to start doing actual vlogs. Even if they're kind of boring, like I want to do like a daily little video vlog of what happened during the day, and not so much like put it out there like, oh, hey guys, look what I did today. I sat on the couch.
Watch TV.
Yeah, nothing like that. But
I guess you could make it really cool. You could talk about what movies you watch.
I mean, I could. I could.
What time you got up, what you had for breakfast, you know?
Look at these eggs. They were cooked
Ooh,
so
look
perfect.
at them. They're so fluffy. I'm going to add this cheese to them.
It's true.
I mean, you can make your sometimes boring, you know, same thing, life, exciting.
What are you trying to say?
You just can put some...
Trying to say my life's boring?
You know, just put some good music behind it. And
She's trying to say my life's boring.
Well, I mean, our life's not boring.
You're all, well, you know.
I mean,
no.
The only thing about boring is our life is just the constant routine, right? Get up, go to
Dawn.
work.
That'd be a vlog of my life. What, watching TV?
I guess people, yeah, I guess people.
Oh, work, home, yeah.
Yeah, I guess people could relate, you know? Everybody's doing the same thing. Go to work, come home, make dinner, take care of the kids.
Yeah, but nobody wants to watch somebody just sit around and do that stuff.
True. It's like, I could just watch my own life.
Hey, I got a question, though, for you guys. I can be, like, quite honest. So, So since I've told you guys before, like I was a music producer, not like a professional one, but I've been doing music, recording, playing, writing, all that kind of stuff for years and years and years and years and years and years. Okay, so when I started doing these videos for YouTube, I literally like looked at it as the same way as like, okay, you need an intro, you need this, you need it to, you know, go up and down just like a song, right? The climax of it all, then have an outro, different things. I'd like to hear in the comments if you guys have any. I hope you guys do. You should. Give me some negatives.
Oh man.
About just the videos I've put out so far. And you guys aren't going to hurt my feelings whatsoever. I'm just honestly curious because I do that with music too.
Oh.
So,
Do you want to use YouTube or Guitar Teacher?
Dude, what are you doing, phone?
Bixby.
Yeah, Bixby's all listening to our conversation. But no, seriously, on the videos I put out, like I try to make sure they're, you know, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to music. Okay, ask her. She listened to the same song of my band. This one song, it's called Suffocate, for like a year. I'd be in I used to have a music studio, and all she would do is hear this song over and over and over and over in like little parts, right?
Well, it was always
The
just,
chorus.
and then you would like
Now,
you would mess with the audio, so it'd be all
Yeah.
and it God.
I do overthink it, and that's probably my problem, Cindy. But I can't help it, man. I'm an artiste when it comes to music, and so I'm trying to put that towards the videos. But I like it. I don't think they're too bad. But I don't know. So let me see. Is that it? Just Cindy saying that I overthink it? What do I overthink,
Yeah,
Cindy?
Yeah, just relax and go with the flow. I'm kind of like that.
I don't know. See, like it's not just a vlog style channel though, because like if I'm gonna take out the trash, right, and I'm gonna make a video of me taking out the trash. Just for example, right? Who would make a video of that? But let's just say I decided to make a video of me taking out the trash.
You could be dancing while you're doing
Like
it.
I would want to show what I'm throwing away. Explain why I'm throwing whatever it is away. Explain why I use the hefty bags instead of the Kroger bag.
That's
Let me finish. This is why I do it. I'm trying to tell you what in my mind, right?
All right.
And so all I'm getting to is like I would show step by step, because some people, I've watched videos where I'm trying to learn something or be interested in something, and I'm like, damn, dude, like you didn't even explain why you did this, and now I have to go look somewhere else and find out why that's
Good night, Dawn.
Yeah, bye, Don.
Have a good day at work.
Hey, Dwayne. What's up, bud? I know, that is overthinking it, right? But I don't think my videos are instructional videos. I mean, look at the one today. Like, half of it was me sitting there like this with a chest camera on, like, how do I put this hitch on? I'm a noob. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I like those style videos. I don't know.
All right, Don, if we're still on, we'll catch you later.
What is it? Paul, I don't know what you're trying to say on that, dude, but that's... I don't know.
He pushed up there. So as far as artists, you mean... See it up there? Up on top. That's what he's talking about.
What's a piss artist?
Equals alcoholic.
No. How is piss artist an alcoholic? That's not what I mean.
I think you're misinterpreting.
Oh, I probably am. I don't get it. So it's okay.
He's cracking a joke.
Here, I'll show it probably. But I have no idea what you mean. But that's okay. But see, Cindy, that's the thing. Like, ask her, man. Like, I have so much fun editing these videos. Like, I'll sit in here and be like, oh my god, look at this. Look at this 5 seconds
I
of
know,
thing.
and then he's like, oh, check out what I made. And I'm like, oh, that's cool, baby. And then he's like, you don't even care about it. You don't even like it. Excuse my language, sorry.
Yeah, but I say that, like, totally, like, joking around.
I
though.
know.
Yeah, I don't, like, mean it. Why you gotta be cussing?
I know.
I thought I'd be the one to drop an F-bomb first.
Yeah, I F-bombed it.
Please don't dislike. I beg you. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so I can do, Dana, I can do a guitar video.
Oh, yeah, you should.
I know, somebody asked me that before.
Yeah, that would be good. You'll have to pick a really good song.
Well, the thing is, like, that's what's weird, man. Like, I can play some metal, but that's about it. I can definitely play some metal for you guys. I ain't playing no R&B. Ain't playing no pop. None of that kind of crap. So,
yeah, Britney Spears.
like, you guys see my
I
shirt,
did it
right?
again.
Like, you guys see the shirt. Okay, I always wear Slayer shirts.
Well, you have to play like something like Metallica.
I can play some Rain in Blood if you guys want to see some Rain in Blood.
You know.
I can play Metallica too. Yeah, Green Day.
Yeah, Green Day.
Metallica. What else can I play? I can play a lot of stuff. I'm nowhere near a professional guitar player, but I have been playing like over 20 years. But more of my style for artist stuff is more moved towards like the mixing and mastering kind of thing, more rather than being like an artist playing actually. So Cindy says, "Oh my God, Roxanne, my husband is the same way with car audio and music stuff."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Your husband be like, "Oh my God, look at this sub-ohm 200-watt amp I bought. Can you hear the difference between this bass tone and that bass tone?" And you'll be like, "Man, I don't hear a difference at all." And he's like, "Oh man, there's such a difference. There is, like, it's night and day different." And you're sitting there like, I have no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah, that sounds great. I do try that.
Oh, Run to the Hills. You're trying to kill me, Cindy. Run for... No, what is it? Yeah, it is Run to the Hills. Run to the hills.
Yeah, run for your life.
Run for your life.
He's obviously the singer in the band, right?
No, I'm not. That's my voice, but... Yeah, you know what song? I know you know what I know what song you're talking about. 2,200 watt amp that powered 215s in a Kia Sportage. Okay. So, hey, let me ask you a question though. I have no idea about you or your husband, but when he was in that car, did he like bump like rap or R&B or jazz, something heavy? Bass after he put that in, or did he listen to the exact same music he listened to before?
I like to get
because, well, me, when I put my system in the car, I don't have one anymore, but when I did, like, it was instant all about like the rap.
Oh, of course.
Because you want to hear the bass.
Yeah,
right?
the boom,
like, yeah.
boom.
It's like, oh, I gotta sit, and then you like, you're sitting there driving, and all of a sudden you see yourself doing this.
Yeah, I'm getting cool, yo.
And then all of a sudden, this is you in the car.
Yeah. Right.
Tell me I'm wrong.
No,
It is so true.
It is, you know. I still bump it in my car.
Yeah, see? Hard bass, man. Because I don't know, man. Something about having a system in your car. You got to play that bass, man.
I mean, I have just a stock stereo in my car, and I bump out in it every morning on my way to work. I'm listening to rap, and I'm all singing in the car and dancing and just having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
It's my little motivation in the mornings.
I'm telling you, man. So, what else would you like to talk about?
Let's see, there's people making suggestions of songs to play.
I can do Enter Sandman, Dana.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
Cindy, you said Run to the Hills. I would honestly have to learn that song. I'm pretty sure I can play it, not the solo. But I can do... I'm a rhythm guitar player. I've never been a kind of guy, right? Just not me. But I will F some stuff up on some rhythm, trust me.
Ooh, nice save.
I knew what I was saying. Right. Let's see. Who else got some? Yeah, so a previous comment though that I didn't see. So Jennifer Heenan said, "Everyone has to start somewhere. I think you need to have fun with it. Otherwise, it makes hard to enjoy your journey on YouTube."
Yes, yeah. You're totally correct. I have fun. I mean, he's sometimes a little.
No, it's like I said. Like, I'm a perfectionist, and it becomes... Like, I hope you guys understand. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to certain things because of the Army. And I'm not using it as, oh, he was in the Army, and everything's because of the Army. That's not what I mean. It's just, because of the Army, there's certain ways to do things, and there's certain ways not to do things. So that transferred into my civilian life. And because being a musician, like a guitar player, all right, I personally think, I really do, that I have a really good ear for music.
Oh yeah, I would say that.
And it's every genre, right? So, and mind you, music is the one thing that everybody on this planet, I personally haven't met anybody that doesn't like music. Okay.
Didn't we have this conversation?
We did. Somebody said they know somebody that doesn't like music.
Melanie.
Yes, but regardless, okay.
Yeah,
like
Melanie
I know
did.
when something sounds like crap. All right, it does not the tones off.
I don't know, but there might be something that sounds like crap to you, but might sound really good to somebody else.
Like I was saying, I think it sounds like crap.
Okay.
But I can understand and respect the talent.
Yeah.
Like bluegrass. I'm not a fan of
Well,
bluegrass.
I'm not either.
But I can nowhere near even remotely think about playing a banjo
Or writing a song.
or writing a song like that. It
Yeah.
takes complete talent on that level of that genre.
Yeah.
So I have respect for those people, even with rap. Paul says he hates rap. Rap is crap. Not my choice of genre.
Yeah.
And you are completely fine for thinking that, Paul. And there's nothing wrong with that. I like old school rap.
I don't really care for the newer rap.
The new stuff is garbage.
Yeah.
Me growing up in like the early 90s, like when I really started getting into music, it was all about gangster rap, you know. So
Yeah.
that has an old vibe for me, you know. But yes, I'm not into rap. I'm into, you know, heavy metal kind of a thing.
I like oldies.
Paul, I am kind of OCD, Paul. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to certain things, dude, like where's my salt and pepper shaker? How come it's not on the table where it belongs? Why is it over by the stove?
Yeah, you know.
Right.
Oh,
I can't help it.
I always
I
get in
can't help
trouble
it.
for not putting things back where they belong.
I'm sorry, but when me and you first got together, man, oh my god, dude.
You know, so for me, okay, I'm a clutter bug. I'm a clutter bug. For me, I think I'm organized because I know where things are at. When I know what I gotta do and I gotta do what I gotta do, you know, like, you know, so, but I am a clutter bug.
She is, and her mom's the same way,
Yeah,
and I think that's where
you know.
I think that's where you get it from, and that's fine. I mean, I obviously still married her. I mean, you know, I allowed you to be my wife,
Oh,
so
jeez.
you know.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
Don't let him fool you.
Anyway, no, but we had some struggles on that in the beginning, man. I'll tell you.
Well, yeah.
Oh my god,
That's
dude.
part of being married. That's
It is. No, and we're still married,
Yeah.
right? Man, we had some arguments. You guys don't even
everybody.
know, dude.
I don't care.
You don't even know.
Yeah, when you first get together with even just boyfriend or girlfriend, not even married, just like it's always like the first few years of your relationship are the hardest because you're learning each other's habits and dislikes and likes.
But see, me and her, we were lucky though because we were friends for so long before.
Yeah,
we already kind of knew each other and our habits. Not like to the T, like as a married couple, no. But we already knew each other and what we liked and this. I told Roxanne, and some of you guys might not like this or whatever, right? But literally the day before we got married, okay, I told her, and I'm not kidding, and she can vouch for it. I told her, look,
Okay, wait.
tomorrow we're getting married,
Go get your
and what that means, I'm old school. I go back to my grandpa and stuff, okay?
Why are you chatting?
What that means is I have the final say on everything, period. We will discuss whatever the topic is, but if a decision needs to be made, I'm the man of the relationship, and I have the final say. Doesn't mean her opinion doesn't matter. Doesn't mean she can't make decisions, but when it comes down to it, what I say goes. I'm sorry. It's old school, but you know what? It really works for me and Roxanne. And I'm not chauvinistic, so hopefully none of you guys think that. It's just, I think in a relationship, there needs to be somebody that makes the decision.
And that's okay, because just like me personally and like just me as a person, like I'm not very street smart. I mean, like, I'm not gonna say like, oh, I was a sheltered life or whatever, but like I don't have very good street smarts. And he does.
Well,
so
but even
think
more than
that's-
that,
yeah.
like Cindy says, her husband the same way.
yeah.
Right.
I mean, I don't
it goes back to old school values, and I'm not taking anything away from women. I'm not meaning it that way, and some women take it that way, okay? But there just needs to be, in lack of better terms, and this is a bad word to say, there needs to be a boss.
Yeah, I guess.
Somebody that's in charge.
Somebody that wears the pants.
Yes,
yeah.
right?
And it doesn't necessarily always have to be the man. I know
it doesn't.
In some relationships, it is the
Absolutely
woman.
doesn't have to be the man,
Yeah.
but somebody needs to be the boss. But with me, I'm the boss.
He's the boss.
Period.
And
Because I would not have married her that day if she would have been like, well, we'll see about it. I'm like, no, I won't see you tomorrow then.
how about you wear one pant leg and I wear the
I would
other?
have been like, nope.
We're splitting these pants.
Ain't happening. Ain't happening. And I'm sorry. I think I've done pretty good so far.
I know. I have no complaints. I mean, I'm not, I don't get upset. I mean, in the beginning, there was times where we...
Well, it's because you had to get used to it, right?
I mean, you got to understand, like, when we first got together, I owned my own condo. I was paying my mortgage,
At 19, mind you guys.
Yeah.
She had her own house.
I was 20.
Well, you started at 19, I thought.
I know. I bought it when I was 20.
Okay, so 20 years old, owned her own house. It doesn't matter if it's a condo. She owned property.
I did.
At 20 years old,
Yeah.
by herself.
So, I mean, so for me, like, I was just used to being independent, right? So.
And real quick, hi, Hat Creek Homestead. I didn't see you in here. Appreciate you being here, bud. Really appreciate you.
I seen it, but he was blabbing, so.
Oh, I'm sorry. So go ahead. So your own condo.
Yeah, so I was saying, like, I was just used to being independent, and I think that was part of it, like, having to, I guess have somebody in your life that's willing to help you out, and always in a relationship or whenever you get with somebody, you always want somebody to put just as much energy and time and effort as you do, right? That's all you
100%.
ever want, so.
Oh, you're right.
And I'm not going to go into it, but obviously I wasn't getting that in my prior relationship, so.
No, you weren't. And Paul, you are 100% correct when you say old school also taught us respect for women.
Yes.
You are 100% correct, dude.
Yes.
What happened to the gentlemen opening doors for women, pulling their chairs out, saying thank you, baby, good dinner, baby, what do you need, taking care of their women, right? Instead of having 20 baby mamas and no job. What happened to the real man, right? There's so many men that are not men anymore. It's ridiculous.
Well,
and so, no, not, oh, well, yeah, there is.
No, I know that's
It is so true.
I just, I wasn't trying to steer the conversation in that direction.
Well, no, I'm just responding what Paul said because I agree with him, right?
No, you're totally right, Paul.
Paul,
I agree.
If you don't, agree. Paul, if a man doesn't have a respect for a woman, mind you, respect is still earned, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But it's still given. A man to a woman, I think, should automatically give respect to a woman until that respect is not earned anymore, right? I even at work, right? So I'll go see a customer at work for my job. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
But I call every man, I call him sir. I call every woman, I don't care if she's 15 in a sense, I say ma'am. Okay? It's a respect thing. Yeah. It just is. I don't know who that is. It's a respect. I hold doors open for people at 7-Eleven.
Hey, funny story about that.
About what?
So we had KFC for dinner tonight. And I went to...
And it was good, by the way.
Yeah. I went to go get it, and the the window guy, he called me ma'am. And he was like, I don't know, he was a kid. He was like 16.
He gave you respect.
Yeah. So I was just like, and I was putting my card back in my wallet, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh, he just called me ma'am. I'm like, good for you, dude.
But just so you guys know, when I say like old school values and the man is in charge, the man may be in charge, but I'll tell you right now, the man's not always right. Okay? And I'll be admitting it. We are not always right. We may think we're always right. But after we realize, when we go, we're pissed off somewhere, we get an argument with our old lady some crap, and then we're sitting there thinking, well, maybe she's right. I better go apologize.
What?
And we do. But, so Hat Creek Homestead, you're a Mennonite. So yeah, you guys are in charge, and you know what? That's your own personal thing. I haven't really researched too much of Mennonites. You can elaborate if you want. I know a little bit about Mennonites, not a lot.
No.
But yeah, if that works for you, bro, more power to you, man. For real.
Wait, go get your jammies. Oh my gosh.
But you know what I see
Okay,
too,
fine.
a lot of times, guys, a lot of times nowadays, like, and I'm not going to go into this too much because we're going on a way weird subject here.
Yeah, this just turned ugly fast. No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
it's not ugly, but but there's a lot of women nowadays that don't respect men for being men.
That's true.
Okay,
Yeah,
they don't.
I will agree with that too.
They don't, and I think that whole concept of how, I would say in the past, and mind you, I'm only 37, but in the past 30 years, like society, at least in the United States, has really done a weird shift from the old ways, and that's why this society today is so effed up, in my opinion. There's good and bad things, but who knows, man.
Well, let's see, Cindy Brown.
Cindy, I don't understand when women started getting offended by being called ma'am and having doors open for them. Well, it's not women, Cindy, that get offended by that. It's feminists that get offended by that. And I'm not talking about old school feminists, the ones that fought for equal rights for women, because those feminists I agree with. Okay? Every person, creed, color, sex, religion, sexual orientation, everything, everybody is a person and deserves to get treated the exact same as everybody else. Okay? The new wave feminists are the ones that get upset about that because they don't need no man in their life.
Yeah, but that's crazy. I mean, I don't know.
I'm telling you.
I know. It's just.
And yeah,
Good job, bud.
who knows? But that's what it is about. So.
I'm busy right now, bud.
And yes, Cindy, there are a lot of men that aren't men anymore.
Yes, I would.
And that's
agree
what
I would agree with that as well.
100%. And you know what?
I can think of a couple people off the top of my head right now.
And to be quite honest,
I hate to say it like that, but it's true.
And it's true. And quite honest, my opinion is to each their own. If you are not physically or mentally hurting anybody with your lifestyle, do your thing, bro.
You be you.
You be you. Make you be happy with whatever you're doing, and more power to you. I don't care. The second it starts affecting my life somehow with something I disagree with, whatever it may be, that's when I have a problem with it.
True.
And I'll agree with those things. There are a lot of men that aren't men anymore. Men can't change a tire. Men can't change brakes. They don't know how to adjust the damn thermostat. They can't do simple basic plumbing. They can't nail a board together. They can't do nothing. They can't do anything. But that's our own damn fault. Because we've taken everything away, from men, how men are supposed to be, because how dare you be masculine and you're just misogynistic and blah, 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 and down with the patriarchy, and it's bullshit. Plain and simple. It's bullshit. Anyway, like I said, man, we're going like a way tangent here, but that's okay if you guys are having a good time.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're talking, so you're listening. Or reading, I should say. And
yes, Paul, you mean you have learned that also we are always right because our partners say so. 100%, guys. It's like I've said before. I can have sex anytime she wants.
Yeah.
Anytime. All right? That's just how it is. All right. I'm glad we cleared that up, babe.
Yeah. Argument has been settled.
That's right.
I told you.
Cindy's, my husband is an alpha male, and I love and respect him for it.
Yeah,
you know what? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, I don't know. I'm kind of drawn to that. It's like in the shows, like you watch like TV shows or something, and there's always that man that's like the strong, manly man, and he just goes in there and he's like, "All right, we're gonna get this done," and blah blah. And I'm like, "Oh, I like him,"
Right. So Jennifer says, "So true, Anthony. Some people think they expect it all their way, but the world is about compromise and equality."
Yes.
100%.
Yep.
It is, man. You can't, as a man, you can't expect your woman to do everything and wait on you hand and foot.
In a relationship, right? every man and woman, or every person.
I know where you're going with this.
Yeah,
Go
they
ahead.
have their roles, right?
They do have a role.
They do have a role, and
it's
that's
not about,
how a relationship works, right?
And
whether it's he takes out the trash every Friday or I have to.
Well, I will say this: there are gender roles.
True.
There are.
Yeah,
Would I ever expect Roxanne to go do a job that I do, like for my work? No. If she can do it, go do it. But I wouldn't expect that. There are certain things men and women bring to the plate that the other one can't bring, right?
I mean, let's face it, women are a little more sympathetic.
Sympathetic, emotional. It's just how it is.
Caregivers.
And I'm not saying every woman. I'm saying as a whole, right?
Yeah.
Women are emotional. Women have sympathy.
Mm-hmm.
They're more caring. Okay, when they think about things, oh, I want to do this little tiny thing for our son or for that person because he's gonna like it. Well, a man's never gonna think about that little tiny thing.
That's true. Or the
right?
decor in a house.
Exactly,
or
right? So that's a man's job is to take care of their family, provide shelter for their family, and protect their family.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, plain and simple. Somebody said something. Let me see real quick.
Yeah, sorry guys.
No, you're fine.
We're reading through the comments here.
So, I don't even know what they said. Oh, it was Cindy. There are a lot of men that aren't men anymore. And I was going to say something else on that. How many of you women, right, hetero women, okay, heterosexual women, seriously, want a man that can't protect you if shit gets down to it? Who wants to be walking down an alley and some stuff, break off, and your man's got to step in there and protect you? Who wants a man that can't step in and protect their woman?
True, yeah.
And I'm not saying on everything, because not every man can protect their woman if there's like 5 dudes,
Yeah, true.
want to do some stuff, but they can try, right?
Yeah.
Who wants a man that's not going to have a job?
Yeah.
That's not going to take care of their kids? Not going to be around to be a good dad?
Mm-hmm.
What woman wants that?
A good role model, too.
Well, of course, yeah. That's all-encompassing, right?
Yeah, no, you're right, I guess. If you're being a good provider.
And that goes with, like, the gender roles kind of a thing. People say there shouldn't be gender roles. What I say, if you can do it, do it. Like, I have no problems with, like, a stay-at-home dad. If the wife makes more money and can take care of a family,
then
right?
that's how it is.
Let's say they make $120,000 a year or something, right?
Yeah, then that's how it is.
And they have to do daycare, and the husband's like, you know what? I only make $60 a year or $30 a year. I'm gonna stay home, take care of our kids. Cool. There's no problem with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's plenty
But he's
of
still got to
people out
fulfill his man roles. Taking out the trash,
fixing that broken,
filling up the
that
air in the
leaky
car.
faucet.
Yeah, exactly, right? That's what I'm saying. And we've, as a country, I think we've gone so far away from that. It's confused everybody.
Well, okay, so.
And what's wrong with it? What is wrong with it?
Nothing. I have no complaints, like I've said. I mean, Let's see, got.
There's a lot of comments, guys. I'm trying to read through them. Let me see. I think I sparked an interest in people.
Yeah, okay.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
So, Hat Creek Homestead said, the Mennonite church we belong to is way different from the one I grew up in. I grew up with no electricity, hauling water, an outhouse. Now we have electric, drive cars, and have phones, internet. So, real quick, Hat Creek. Like I said, I don't know a lot about Mennonites, but is it similar to Amish, but maybe a different religion aspect of it?
I'll be truthful. I've never even heard of it.
I have.
I have not.
I have.
So
it's a religious way of life, if I'm not mistaken. Hat Creek, all right. Kind of like Amish, but I don't know, so I can't say. I just don't know. But please explain Hat Creek if you don't mind. Jennifer Heenan also said, my sons are strong-minded men, but they are respectful of their parents and kids.
Absolutely.
Yes, those are good. You raised your kids right.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. Okay. And Cindy tend to be attracted to assholes. That's what she said. I'm just reading her comment.
I didn't want to say that, but I totally agree with you.
What are you trying to say?
I always am. See, and that's why I didn't want to say it.
Do I? Come on, guys. Does this face look like I can be an asshole? I don't think so.
It's true though. Like I watch.
Should
like,
I bust
yeah,
out
always,
like the
always.
sparkle filter and put a sparkle in my eye? Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yes, and real men are considered assholes at this point, Cindy. Like for real, man.
Yeah. I guess
Because you know why? Because we're old school, man. There's nothing wrong with having old school values. You know, old school values have made humans flourish in how many thousands of years?
That's true.
It's
You're
only the
right.
past like 60, 70 years, not even that, 50 I would say, where everything's getting all jacked up and everybody wants to be different. It's stupid. I'm going to go way down now.
Oh.
Paul, what did I just mention, man? Because I'm confused now. Actually, Anthony, now you just mentioned it.
Because the asshole comment.
Oh, well, maybe. Trust me, man, I can be an a-hole. I can be an asshole.
Yeah.
I really can. That's probably, I'll tell you guys right now, probably one of my downfalls, okay? And she knows it, and I have really strived over the past 10 years, honestly, since we've been married, to change how I am as a person when it comes to that, right? Because when I get mad, you guys don't want to see me when I'm mad. Like, if I'm legit mad at you, like about something, you might as well walk away. Because I will make you feel this big until 4 in the morning arguing with you.
No, and there's no sense in walking away.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know.
It's like, it's pointless. And that's a bad trait to have, and I recognize that I have that trait, but I can't help it because I'm stubborn.
Oh, jeez, about that.
So, come on, Paul. Do I look like an asshole? You can say yes if I do, bro. I don't care. If I do, I do. I don't think I look like a D-bag.
Nah.
I mean,
maybe the Cobra Kai hat.
Maybe if, man, this was Wyatt's hat, and who hates the And you know what's jacked up about this hat? I bought this hat, but look, it says Cobra Kai, but look at that. That's the damn Karate Kid doing a crane kick. It ain't Cobra Kai.
It's true.
It should have been. It should have been the snake.
I was gonna say, isn't it a snake?
Yeah, this bootlegged ass hat.
It's from Walmart, so
it is.
You know.
So, Hat Creek said, let me show this. Mennonites believe that you have to be saved to get to heaven, and most Amish believe you follow the church rules and do what the bishop says and follow the rules, most of which have no biblical basis. Okay. Yeah, I heard that about Amish. And in each tribe isn't the right word for that, for Amish, but
community?
Community, I guess. Yeah. Each community, from what I heard with Amish, they have kind of different rules, I guess. I've seen like and I don't know anything about it. I've only seen what I've seen on the internet and like documentaries and stuff. And I watch a crap ton of documentaries about everything. So yeah, so are you guys the same, Hat Creek? Like, does each community of Mennonites have different rules, or is it all like kind of like the same? I was born and raised a Christian, guys, by the way. And I'll be forthcoming and say I'm not a Christian anymore. And I have no problems.
I'll be right back.
I have no problems if anybody is religious whatsoever. To each their own, like I've said before. I'm just curious, though, Hat Creek, about that. Yeah, see, Paul? I know. So this hat is, like, janky, dude. Like, I bought this hat, and I didn't even realize it when I bought it, that it's the Karate Kid on here. And I love the Karate Kid. It was one of my favorite movies growing up, guys. Like I watched that movie probably 300 times or more. I know almost every line of that movie. At 9 years old, I was sitting there doing the crane kick and everything, right? But I don't care. This hat's cool. I don't care. I'll wear it anyway. Don't matter to me. So Dana was forced as a child to say yes, or say yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am, and please and thank you. And now you realize why. So Dana, so we tell Wyatt the same thing. We don't do the sir, ma'am, but we do the yes please, no thank you, because I think that's important with a kid. Yeah, kids 100%, I don't care who they're talking to. If they're talking to an adult, they need to have respect, period. They're an adult. They've been through the ringer, in a sense, in life. And kids are kids, right? They don't know crap.
They think they do.
Yeah, they need to respect their elders, period. Like, period. So it's no thank you, yes please. You know, cleaning. Like, Wyatt cleans his plate after dinner. He's 6, and he's been doing it since he was like 4. Right, cleans his plate after lunch, breakfast, dinner. He cleans up the living room. He does a little bit of chores. I make him pick up the dog poop outside. Right, he hasn't done it actually in a while, but I haven't made him do it.
I told him when school starts, it's his chores.
Yeah.
I'm back on track. I kind of went off the rails during the summertime, but I'm only human.
Okay, so Hat Creek said yes, there are several different types or kinds of Mennonites. I thought so. So that's cool. I mean, like I said, teach their own. I have mad respect for like Amish and Mennonites, believe it or not, from what I've known, because you guys are old school. Like literally like churning butter and crap, like old school.
Yeah, that's cool.
And those are like the old lost ways, and if it's based on religion, that's fine. I mean, teach their own.
Mm-hmm.
No problems.
Hey, as long as you're a good person. You know what I mean? And you ain't hurting nobody.
Yeah, see, and Cindy Brown didn't even want to say nothing about my messed up ass bootlegged hat. And I know it's bootleg, and that's okay. Like, I'm calling myself out on it, but you know what? Honestly, like, my other hat is so dirty and stinky from sweat. That's why I've been wearing this one recently, so.
I guess it's time to invest in a new hat.
I'm just going to wear it backwards from now on my bald head. Alright? That way nobody clowns on me like Cindy anymore about my bootlegged hat.
Yeah, you look so cool.
Man, I'm going to be all 1988 and stuff. What are you guys talking about?
That looks like the 80s.
What's up, boy? Alright, anyway. See, Hat Creek, you grew up completely off grid. I'm going to be sending you some emails and some PMs, man, or DMs. I'm telling you. Yo, so when I milk this goat, what do I do first? And I'm sure you'll be able to find out, and that's awesome, man. Like, I'm not making fun at all. I think that's super legit.
That's cool, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Because
it is.
it's funny how everybody has everything nowadays, and we have internet and electricity everywhere, and you can walk 5 seconds and get sushi,
Yeah.
and this, and that, and this. But everybody wants to go back to simpler times.
Yeah, right? I mean, think
Doesn't
about
that-
it, right? Like, well, me and you, right? We've been around power and video games and internet pretty much for the vast majority of our lives.
Paul, you say ain't ball yet. You see this, bro? You see this? Pretty soon, dude, it's gonna be the horseshoe, right? And it ain't gonna be the horseshoe for more than a day, because I'm gonna grab my Bic, and I'm gonna be the bald guy with a beard.
Yeah.
All right. It's for real.
When that time comes.
So anyway, there I was mad, right, at that Democrat. I mean,
No.
I know I'm kidding.
Let's see, Cindy Brown. It's 15 and 17 and well-behaved teenagers. That's great. That is awesome, Cindy
Yes,
Brown.
Cindy, because you raised them right.
Yes.
Because your husband's old school, like you said,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And there was 2 parents in the house growing up.
Yeah.
So plain and simple. The bald guy with a beard. You are right, Paul.
Yes.
Like 100%, bro. I'm gonna be Mr. Clean, but with a beard. Like for real, I'm even gonna bick it and be like,
Polish it.
Yep. I'm gonna have
Buff it up.
Roxanne in there with the buffer on my head. I'm gonna be like, just go ahead and get it, babe. Come on.
I can sit there and be like, babe, I need to fix my hair. Put your head down.
Yup. So, do you guys have any I'm having a really good time by the way, guys. Like I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching our live stream. Really.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah. I love the comments. It's nice. Do you guys have any questions about anything? Like, I know we ask it all the time, but I want you guys to feel like you guys kind of know us and stuff. You know, I wouldn't be putting ourselves out here like this if I didn't want that.
Right.
See, Cindy thinks it's been a blast.
Yeah, it's great. I'm glad you're having a good time, Cindy.
Do you guys like how I'm doing like the frame?
I think you asked this last one too.
The frame. I don't care. I'm asking it again, maybe.
Yeah. The only thing is I do see it going out. Still.
Well, the video is like that flag video in the background. It's supposed to be a 5-minute loop, but I don't know.
Well, Cindy said it did do 5 minutes.
It did do 5 minutes?
It's been, yeah, and I've been kind of like seeing it flicker off in the background.
Well, it's only, I mean, I didn't want to download like a 10-hour video.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why.
Yeah. All right, let's see what Paul says.
So Paul says, looking forward to the journey ahead with you guys in Simple Life Reclaimed.
Yes,
Also.
me too, Paul.
Yeah. You know what's so funny about this? I'm sure we talked about it before, but I'm going to talk about it really fast again. Like, this whole thing with me and, well, with us and my sister, Melanie and Gary, it literally happened. We decided to get property together literally in almost a day. I know that sounds crazy.
Yeah, it's like you guys didn't really think about it.
No. But like, so me and Roxanne talked, we always did the whole, man, I wish we could do this.
Well, I would say we really seriously been talking about it since Wyatt was born. Like, remember we used to always say moving out to the sticks somewhere and having him grow up like we did, right? We've always talked about it. But of course, you know, with life, you got your jobs and, you know, your house, and obviously Wyatt was a baby, so it would be really hard to do something like that. And
we did. So I grew up, me and Roxanne both grew up in towns where kids, you know, 9 years old, 13 years old, a 13-year-old girl or a 11-year-old little girl or boy could go across town and hang out with our friends and walk home and like nothing would happen, right? And we all know how cities are nowadays and how the world's turning, where shit, you don't want to have your 10-year-old boy or girl walk down the block because you don't know what's going to happen.
Well, I don't even let Wyatt play out in the street, out in the front of our house.
And that's so sad.
Yeah, because people are just, they don't care.
So yes, we started talking about when she was pregnant, we started talking about, man, it'd be so nice to live out in the bouillons and out in the sticks, you know, in a small town like where we grew up, where we both, you know, grew up together. But life kind of took over, and, you know, this is our third house together. Well, condo, first house, this house, so third house we've had. And Melanie and Gary came over. Which weekend was that?
For the Arizona property? Like when they were...
Yeah, before that, though. So Melanie came over one weekend, I think maybe even just to hang out. Right? Like literally just to hang out for the weekend. We invited her over or some shit like that. I don't even know. And she came over and she said, oh man, we found this property in Arizona. And I'm sure maybe you guys remember those videos. This is before we were even on YouTube. She's like, we found this property in Arizona. It's like 40 acres. It's cheap, blah, blah, blah.
It's got trees.
Yeah.
It was the trees.
Yeah, it's got trees. It got trees.
Yeah, so we were like...
And I'm like, oh, really? You know, and I started talking to Roxanne and stuff. And I'm like, hey, Mel, like, I'd be kind of interested in kind of that, too. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah, why don't we... And I, literally, the same day, she barely told us about this. I'm like, how about, like, we go look at it together and we go halfers on it? Like, that's plenty of land for both of us.
Yeah, but we talked about it, though.
No, we did. We talked about it
before you even mentioned it to her.
Exactly. No, we talked about it like 6 years ago.
Well, I'm talking about like a couple days before you talked to her.
We did.
Yeah, we did discuss it. Like, it wasn't like, oh yeah, 6 years ago we mentioned this plan.
No.
You know?
No, what I'm saying is Melanie came over and mentioned the property.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, we've been talking about that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And before we bought this house, we talked about it too.
I'll put it this way, guys. Before the house we're living in now, like, me and Roxanne legitimately were considering building a tiny house.
Oh, yeah.
Like on a trailer tiny house, right? You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And finding like an acre plot somewhere and just parking our tiny house on there. Like we've been wanting to do something like this for a long time. For real. All right. I know it may not seem like it. It may seem like I'm jumping on, the Simple Life Reclaimed bandwagon, but it's not true. She's helping me, and I appreciate everything
Motivation.
she's done. Yeah,
Yes.
more motivation,
Yes.
I guess.
Well, I guess it's checks and balances because we're in this together.
And yeah, it was in March, Cindy. So anyway, I don't want to make this story long because I think we've talked about it before. I told her, let's go at half. Let's go look at the property in Arizona. So we went up in Arizona, looked at it, and I'm looking around the property, and mind you, it's Arizona. Okay, it's still desert, right? But it's high desert. And I looked at Melanie, and she's like, yeah, we're gonna go sign this paperwork right now. You guys like it? Blah blah blah. And I said, no, we need to go have lunch and go talk about all this. So we went down to a cafe, had some lunch, and I told her straight up, I'm all, Melanie, I know this is not what you want. I know this is not what you want.
Yeah.
You are literally settling here. No, well, it's got trees. I'm like, yeah, it's got trees, juniper trees with thorns this big and crap.
It was pretty up there.
It was pretty for Arizona.
For the desert.
For Arizona, it was gorgeous.
It was pretty up there.
It was really
yes,
nice.
I'm not
okay?
docking that.
And so I told her, I said, man, you guys need to find something in Idaho, Texas.
And she'd been to Idaho.
Kentucky, I told her. I said, go to Kentucky.
Yeah, because I was in
Tennessee,
I went to
Arkansas.
Ooh, Tennessee. Tennessee's flat, though.
And so literally like 3 days later, she bounced.
Yeah, that's when she left to go
That's
to
when
Arkansas.
she did her trip for that Arkansas trip.
Yeah.
And
she was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go out there and look, Because, Dawn, right? Dawn lives over in that area, too, right? So.
Yeah, and Cindy, you're right. There was zero water there, man. Like, zero water.
Yeah, it was.
We were going to have to do rainwater, which Arizona, it rained. I think it got like
20 inches or
20
something.
inches a year, which
Average.
ain't crap. Okay.
Something like that. We looked it up. Solar would have been great out there.
Yeah, no, that was the one good thing about there. Like, it's like the best area in the country for solar.
Yeah.
So we literally could have done 100% solar with no problems, right? It was like 6.5 direct sun hours of solar.
It's like this.
Right?
Well, obviously, right.
For a whole house, I already planned it out during that time. We would have needed like 6 solar panels for the whole house. It was crazy. Anyway. So she went and looked in Arkansas and everything. What?
Cindy, I was just.
Oh, Cindy?
Yeah.
Oh, with this? The water?
No, she said, I'm happy you told her to keep looking.
Yeah, there was pretty, but there's no water. Exactly. Yeah. So she found the property in Arizona, and that goes, back to where we're at now. She found it, and I told her, look, if you find something, we'll do our thing. And I'm not going to Arkansas right now. I got too much work going on, and we ended up buying the property with her, and I'm so happy we did.
I'm very excited for this next adventure in our life.
It's
really
gonna be a pain, man, but
you know what? And I know it's not gonna be all rainbows and sunshine and kisses. It's
no, but that's like half the fun.
I know, like that's what I'm excited about. I'm ready for the challenges. I'm ready for the mistakes that are gonna happen because I know there's gonna be a lot of mistakes. Like me and you aren't pros. We haven't been doing this our entire lives.
No, we've been first world kind of.
We have first world problems.
Yeah, first world problems kind of a thing.
My internet's down.
But back in the day, I can fix that. All right. So anyway, but no, like back in the day, like I did a lot of like old school stuff, and Cindy, you are 100% correct. We could have cooked with solar ovens the entire year. Yeah. That would have been great. But back to what I was saying, I told Melanie to go look somewhere else, and when she found the property in Arkansas, she was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
And she even told me, she's like, I'm so happy that you said no to Arizona. Mom, I told you.
Yeah.
I said it may be across the dang country and shit from where we're at, but
it's gonna be
like
it's gonna be
adjustment. Well, it's forest.
Oh look, Dawn's back. Hi.
Dawn, are you on your phone? Yes, Hat Creek Homestead. Arkansas's humidity is no joke. Okay, yeah. I was stationed in South Carolina
I would,
all right?
Yeah.
And it is horrible there. But you know what? You know what it's going to be next week here in Vegas on Wednesday, guys? 116 degrees.
Ugh.
116. All right? So I will take 95 with 80% humidity all day. Because I will grab a rag and I will wipe my brow and be like, instead of 116 bacon.
Yeah.
Can't even go outside. Your skin's all fried to a crisp.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's too hot.
Yeah, and Dawn, she's in chat, my older sister, she can't even wait.
Oh, I know.
I tried conning her ass to move over here to Vegas again, or to Arkansas, and now she's like, I don't have to do crap. And they're all coming over here now.
Right.
Yes. I know that's what you're thinking, Dawn. Don't lie.
It'll be good for her too, though. You know, having everybody there and come visit.
And Jennifer says it'll be worth it long run, and what a life and journey it will be. An awesome age for Wyatt to adjust the new life.
Yes. You're totally right.
And that's what we were talking about too, man. Wyatt, I mean, he got boned out of kindergarten. He's getting boned out of first grade. So what a perfect time.
True.
Like, to go. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to say this now. I don't really look at the camera, so I'm always looking down, but I'm, like, reading a bunch of stuff, so I'm sorry. I just realized that right now.
My
But yeah,
cheeks
no,
I'm smiling.
it's going to be great for Wyatt, man. He's going to have his cousins right there. He's going to have both his aunts there. Okay, Dawn's going to only be, like, 2 hours away, which honestly is not far compared to a 2.5 day journey now.
Yeah.
Right?
Or flight.
Yeah. And I'll tell you this right now, Dawn. You may have a southern accent because you live there so long, but I'll tell you right now, I am not changing, dude. I called some people in Arkansas, and it was like straight up southern, dude.
I hope I do, dude. I hope I do. You know.
What?
I do. I want to embrace it, man. Just bring it on.
Dawn, what's one of the slang words that you guys say? Not a bad word, but like ain't y'all or some weird up yonder, some weird crap like that you told me before. I was dying when you told me.
Y'all come back now here. I just, you know.
It's like 3 words in one word you told me, Dawn. I was cracking up, dude. And I was like, that is so Arkansas.
Yeah.
Last time I was in Arkansas, guys, I went to 7-Eleven to get some coffee in the morning, and there was a damn tractor parked at 7-Eleven. Okay? Somebody rode their tractor, and not a small tractor, a big-ass giant field tractor with giant wheels, okay, 10 foot tall and shit, parked in 2 parking spaces to some dude in 7-Eleven. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's my kind of people.
Oh, I have no problems with it. I'm just saying, like, man, dude, what a different
kid,
area.
We would go to the same restaurant every morning for breakfast before I went to school, and it was always the same old men sitting in there, eating their breakfast and having their cup of coffee while they drink their paper, or read their papers. The same old men every day.
Yanked. Dawn says it's yanked.
Yanked.
It's you all aren't, or you all are not. Yanked.
Yanked.
Y'all ain't gonna go over there.
Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna embrace it. Yank.
I don't think you ain't gonna do that.
I say you ain't.
I'll be right
that.
back, guys. I'll be right back. That's funny. Yanked.
Yanked. All right. I'll put that in my vocabulary now. People drive their lawnmowers to McDonald's all the time. Right? I want to be like that. I really do. Like, I want to go to, like, Walmart with my, my hair all messed up. I mean, I go to there anyways with my hair all messed up, but, wear my sweatpants, I want to be on, like, one of those people at Walmart, I'm sure, Don, he will end up with an accent, Wyatt. And for Wyatt, too, like, I don't know, for me, I think in his personality, I think moving out there is going to be really good for him, just because of him and his personality. Because he was telling me, Mommy, when I get married, I'm going to have a wife and like 3 kids, and we're going to live out in the mountains, is what he tells me. And I said, oh, yeah, you're going to be a lumberjack? And he says, oh, yeah, I'm going to be a lumberjack, you know. So I think this will be really good for him in his life, you know. Yeah, you're right, too, on that, Don. That is one of the poorest states. But, you know, I live in a big city right now, and, you know, I'm not saying, like, you know, luxurious life, but I just want simple. Like, you know, I just want to be able to, you know, do the little simple things where, you know, you buy something for your kid and they appreciate it because they know that, you know, their parents had to work hard. Like, I'm not saying that Wyatt doesn't appreciate the things he has now, but it's different when it's different. You know, that's the only way I can say it. It is different. Cindy, you just want to go out in sweatpants, not die of a heat stroke, right? Well, I do wear jeans all year long. I never really wear shorts. It's like very rarity that I do wear shorts.
I never wear shorts.
Yeah, he wears shorts when he loafs around the house. That's pretty much the only time.
Yeah, but my legs never see the sunlight.
Yeah, my legs are pretty white, you know.
My shit is see-through white. It is so white, you can see through it.
Oh, see, there is logging jobs. Hey, you could go be a lumberjack.
I don't have a big enough beard to be a lumberjack.
Dude, my stepdad was a lumberjack, and I would imagine that is a very hard job. But I bet you make bank doing that.
Man, I ain't trying to be no lumberjack. My goal is going out there, having everything paid, and then finding the least responsible job I possibly can, so I can spend time with you guys, and not have to be stuck at work.
You know what I would really like to do is just I want to be a waitress. Or a cook at a restaurant. That would be cool.
Why don't you go to school?
Even if it's a prep, like a sous chef or something.
Why don't you go to school and become a baker like you want to do?
Yeah, I do love baking.
Making pastries and stuff.
I always thought about, ooh, it'd be cool to like open up a restaurant or a bakery. It'd be cool. I'd have to get into cake decorating though. I'm not really into
What would you call your restaurant or bakery?
Ooh, that's a good question. What would I call my bakery or my restaurant? I don't know.
The shit. I don't know. Eat here or else.
Yeah. You buy your cakes here or you get nothing.
Oh my god. Wow, we've been online for how long?
Almost 2 hours.
2 hours. Man, you guys are troopers, man.
Yeah, it's been pretty consistent, the same people, so.
Yeah, I give mad props to all you guys.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us.
We're just a bunch of normal white people over here. Meaning, look at Roxanne looking like a vampire. I'm kidding.
I know. I told him before we even filmed, I was like, you know, you put this light on here and I look so pale and so white, people are going to think I'm sick. Like something's wrong with me.
No. Look how red I look compared to you. We're in the same room.
I know. Well,
think of how red I look like in real life, guys. I'm like a tomato probably from outside.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, right.
I think you look more red on the camera than you do in real life.
No, you know what I want to open up, Don? I want to open up, and mind you, I got to look into it. But where we're going, I don't think there's any vape shops.
Oh, yeah, vape.
Right?
Yeah.
Like vape shops?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they'll allow one, but that's what I want.
Oh, yeah, vape shops would be good. I don't know, though. I mean, Don would know better if people are vaping over there.
Everybody's vaping everywhere.
Yeah.
I guarantee I make money. But no, Cindy, I'm telling you, man, you can't go outside in the sun in Vegas. It's literally, I'm telling you guys, if you guys never been here to Vegas, it's really weird because it's like Arizona, right? The sun is out bright and beating on you, but you can literally feel like the burning on your skin from the sun. It is so hot.
No, I like it where you feel your heat radiate off you, but it just comes right back.
You come inside from being outside and you go like this. and you can feel the heat
Yeah, it's all
from like
hot.
your arm and
And
stuff.
Your
It's
shoulders
crazy.
are on fire.
Yeah, it's
so hot.
ridiculous. Vegas is horrible for that. I'm not a fan.
I'm just done with Vegas in general. I really am.
See, I love Vegas though.
See, okay. I do love Vegas. And you know what? Vegas has been a great town. It has provided me with a lot of good things in my life, okay? It brought me you. It's provided me with a good job. I have my great son. You know, everything, right?
You have a great son?
My handsome son. Beautiful son.
I'd say, like, you're a grandma already?
No, I mean, I can't wait to be a grandma.
Bull crap!
But that's not for a long time.
Man, I got gray already. I'm trying to be no grandpa that soon.
I'm looking forward to that chapter of my life, but not anytime soon, obviously, right? My son's only 6, so. But.
The only person I know that's like, I can't wait to be a grandma.
I know, I tell everybody, I'm like,
What?
I can't wait till I have grandbabies and I can be a grandma. I'm looking to the future, right? But I'm enjoying my life now, so. But, what was I saying? Oh, Vegas. Yeah, I just, this town has grown so much and has changed so much. I would say probably in the last 5 years that I'm a little scared about it, just, because it is getting too big, and I am from a smaller town, so my little bubble, which is only the block I travel in, I don't go outside of that, right? I have my little areas that I go into town. Like, if people tell me the other side of town, I have no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah, and I know where everything's at.
Yeah, he'll tell me, oh, it's on the corner of blah, 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 and blah, 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 and I'm like, what?
It's only because of my job, though.
Yeah, I'm all, where's that at? But here, you can tell me anything and anywhere. I know where it's at, or in my little area.
Man, Vegas.
But my little area is getting destroyed. Like, it's just getting bigger. They're building apartments and houses.
I'll put it this way, guys. Like, where we live,
it's ridiculous.
12 minutes away is the new and improved, in a sense, Las Vegas Raiders training facility.
Oh, right across the street from my work.
12 minutes away from my house.
Yeah, literally right across the street from my work. I can
go
out and I see it.
The new Raiders Stadium, okay, built right on
Las Vegas Boulevard.
It's not on Vegas Boulevard.
No, it's on.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. The NFL Vegas Raiders Stadium is 10 minutes from our house.
Yeah, it's right.
And we don't live in a bad area of town at all, okay? But this town has changed so much in 15 years, 16 years that I've been here. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
There's way too much traffic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could drive 8 minutes down the street if I was like a doper or whatever, a druggie, and buy crack, buy cocaine.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big town. It's
buy a girl.
It is
10 minutes away.
It is a party city.
It's ridiculous.
You got to take that into consideration.
I know that, but
people come in here to party.
I understand that, but I mean, come on.
True.
I mean, it's just too much, man. I don't want Wyatt to grow up, and it's weird because and Cindy said you lived in Pahrump, okay, so you totally understand, and I'm sure Cindy, you've been to Vegas a billion times, okay. Especially living in Pahrump. I know you came over here.
Yeah.
So, Vegas locals, like if you're a true Las Vegan, like born and raised in Las Vegas, you have a complete different mentality and attitude about you than people that are not born and raised here. It's crazy. Okay.
I agree with that.
It's so true.
I know a couple of people that were born and raised here.
It's like the I don't give a F attitude, like everything's a party.
Well, that's because that's all.
I don't go to college at all, and mind you, don't need to go to college to have a good life because you just don't.
I never went to college.
Exactly right. So, but it's just really weird, and I don't want Wyatt to grow up. He was born here. I don't want him to grow up to be that. I don't. Because I don't like most of those people. I just don't. And so I sit there and think like, oh shit, dude, like Wyatt's gonna grow up like that. No, I don't want that. I want Wyatt to grow up with the same friends through elementary, junior high, and high school. I want him to have a crush on a girl in 6th grade and finally maybe get to date her in 10th grade.
Ooh,
if that makes sense.
Oh, be high school sweetheart.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Right? And you're not gonna get that here. You're just not.
No, you won't.
You won't.
I mean, it's different here, and like I said, it's been a great town. I have no complaints. I do love Vegas. I love how, not really right now because of COVID, but you could go to the bar at 3:00 in the morning and go drink beer. You know,
Well,
you can gamble. I do like gambling. I like playing my Keno. You know,
they're gonna. Yeah, so I'm saying there's gonna be some things that we're gonna have to adjust to moving somewhere else.
Going
because
to a bar on a regular basis. Yes.
the grocery stores here,
not a regular basis.
24/7 open.
Mm-hmm.
Walmart, 24/7 open. Buy booze, liquor, anything, and I drink, 24/7 open. You can literally go do anything you need to do in a normal city in Vegas, 24/7. It doesn't matter because people work random times here. There's a shift, from midnight till 8 in the morning, so the grocery stores are open. You can walk in the grocery store and play a slot machine, which I don't gamble at all personally. I just don't.
I do.
She does every once in a while, and that's fine.
I look forward to going to the bar.
Yeah, and there's no problem with that. Like, it's legal here, right? But it's crazy, man. So like we're gonna have to adjust to, grocery stores closing at 10 or 9 or whatever they close.
Last call at the bar.
Last call at the bar. we don't even get to go to the bar anymore.
We don't. But,
our bar is the office.
Yeah.
Well,
right,
my little wet bar I have over
right
over
now.
there.
This is the bar where we
Mm-hmm.
hang out. Like, this is what we do on Friday nights.
Oh, that totally reminds me. I was going to tell you guys
Yeah.
about Friday nights. So, real quick. So, and Dawn can understand this because she was around during this time. So, me and Roxanne. So we're going to try to do live streams on Friday nights at 7:30. And I will tell you this, guys, right now up front. It may not be every single Friday night. I'm going to try to stick to it unless there is absolutely something, like if I'm on call, can't do it.
No.
Okay?
I could do it, I guess.
She can do it,
by
but
myself.
I can't do it. Okay? But Friday night, 7:30. Hopefully you guys, we're getting the same support as we're getting tonight. Would be really awesome. But so, when I was growing up, and the reason why me and Roxanne do Friday nights, and Dawn's probably already knowing where I'm going with this. Okay? So when I was growing up, my whole life, my grandma and grandpa on my dad's side, which was really the only grandparents I knew, okay? From the earliest memory I can think of, I'm talking like 5 years old, okay? My grandparents, on Friday nights, they would go out into the garage, which they set up like a den with couches and, like it was like in a separate room, right? They set up the garage like that. And they would go out to the garage and they would party every single Friday night. And I mean every single Friday night, my whole life. As long as they were alive, they did this. And nobody was allowed out in the garage. It was grandma and grandpa's time. Every once in a blue moon, they would invite somebody to come hang out. And so every Friday night, they go out there and party, and they would drink, and they would listen to records, and they would just, my grandpa and his wife would hang out and spend time with each other. They never went to bars. They didn't go out to eat very often. They didn't do a lot of that stuff. And so their time out, and see, Dawn even said in the comments, yes, Friday nights were lit, right? They would do their thing out there, and they would have a blast, dude. And my grandparents were married forever, dude. Like 40-something years, something like that, until my grandpa passed away. Maybe longer. But, so I told Roxanne when we got married, I told her the story about my grandma and grandpa. And you guys aren't even getting the gist of it, but, like, just imagine, like, two old people in a garage smoking, drinking, listening to actual records on a record player, and my grandpa, getting all messed up and like playing the keyboards and his saxophone and a trumpet and a guitar, while my grandma's sitting there all messed up, just having a great time. Like two people that are married, just living life and just spending time with each other and enjoying each other's company. And so I told Roxanne, I said, you know what? I would really like to continue that tradition, and it's hard to do, but I really want to do it. So for years, me and Roxanne, every Friday night, that's our night. Me and her sit together. I don't make any plans. She don't make no plans. I don't go nowhere. She don't go nowhere. And me and her sit here and hang out. We'll play video games together. And some people may say, play video games together, whatever. Trust me, that's spending time together.
Yeah,
Okay.
we get down on some
We get down.
video games together.
Get our drink on. You know, I don't get my smoke on or nothing like that. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. Nothing against it. I just don't do it. But it's nice. And so when we started this YouTube page, I was like, you know what?
Channel.
Or the channel, yeah. I said Fridays would be really cool because we're still hanging out with each other and we can talk to our subscribers and do cool videos and things, and it would be cool. So if you guys are wondering why we picked Friday night, that's the reason why. I'm literally trying to live up to my grandpa's legacy, which Don, he was a legend. Grandpa was a legend, man. And she knows what I'm talking about, man. He was just a legend. And so here we are. 7:30 Friday nights.
Yeah, come join us.
Come join us.
Yeah, bring drinks.
Bring drinks, hang out. Mm-hmm. And Jennifer Heenan, if you're still here, I just seen your comment. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know if you're leaving, but we really appreciate you being here for our first official Roxanne and I's only
Just us two.
live stream. Yeah. Hopefully, I hope you guys liked the last one with me and Melanie. That was kind of cool. Or us and Melanie. That was kind of cool. So let me see. Oh yeah, and Don brought up when we got older, we can go out to my grandma and grandpa's Friday night. And yes, we could, but it was, for me, I couldn't go out there until I was like 14. Like literally, you could, like I'd go to my grandma's house, and I lived with her for a while during this. You were not allowed to go out into the garage. You'd be sitting here all butthurt, all upset because you hear a party going on in the garage and you're bored and you can't do nothing and you're not allowed out there. Like you go out there, they tell you beat it. Get out. What are you doing in here? Goodbye. What are you doing in here? But when I got a little older, like 15, my grandpa would invite me out there and we'd be playing music and I'd be playing guitar, right? And he'd be playing keyboards and we would jam out. Like just making music up and just playing, having a good time for like 2-3 hours. It was great. It was good times. I miss those times. So Hat Creek Homestead, I was in the Army. I did 12 years in the Army. Joined in 2001.
Oh, hi. Yeah, Jennifer's still here.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Jennifer. I thought you were like meaning, hey, I'm out. So my bad. But yeah, no, I was in the Army. It was a long and brutal 12 years that I would not take away I would not give up for anything. It was
there
like,
you go, yeah.
yeah, it was some of the best years of my life. It was awesome. I think everybody should have to join the military personally. What is going on with my phone? Dang. Let me see. You could talk about something, babe.
I am talking.
I know. I'm trying to look for something. Somebody asked me what branch of the military I am, so I want to show them something. If I can find it. Where is my albums? Here we go.
He's making things weird.
How am I making anything weird? I'm looking for a picture to show Hat Creek Homestead.
Okay. Your military pictures.
Yeah.
Service pictures.
Everybody likes a guy in uniform,
Oh,
so of course I gotta
yes.
show everybody.
Yes,
I showed it before, but I mean, hello. Come on now. What the heck is going on here?
Well, I would say it's what 9:44 here right now. So I don't know. I'd give it another 15 minutes.
Yeah, we'll do another like 15 minutes.
So if anybody's got any questions or comments,
We would love some questions. Maybe some, hey, you guys should make this video, or what do you guys plan about doing this, or Anthony, how did you get so handsome? Like any kind of questions like that would be great.
I was born this way, so.
I know, me too. So I mean, whatever you guys want to put in there.
We are getting the trailer tomorrow, so look forward to hopefully getting a video of that. That'd be good. Show everybody what we're going to be living in for a little while.
Cindy, how did your husband have too much metal in his body? Like, if it's personal, you have to say, but that's kind of crazy.
Oh, Cindy. Yes, going to make some videos.
So,
I don't want to bite off Melanie completely, but I think it would be good to show that we're working kind of alongside each other, right? Like, she's working on her trailer, we got ours, we're working on ours, right?
well, okay, so Cindy, as far as I know right now, mind you, Melanie, they just dug up a little thing and found a whole bunch of problems with their trailer, right?
It's
So,
true.
as far as I know right now, there's not a lot that needs to be done to our trailer. There are some things that need to be repaired, which we are definitely going to make videos of that. And like remodeling and stuff. Like I said before, there are certain things that I told my mom I won't do to the trailer.
Yeah, and there's certain things
And
I
that's-
wouldn't do to the trailer.
And that's just respecting her wishes. And without getting into it, like, that trailer is sentimental to my mom. That's why it was kind of a pain to get it from her. And I understand that. And I'll leave it there. Okay? But, so there's certain things she doesn't want me to do to it. So I can't totally renovate it if it needs to be. But definitely going to make some videos of it. And we're gonna take you guys along this, journey that we're going through.
And this is part of it. I mean, it really is.
100% is part of it.
I mean, this is a huge step towards making it a reality. And that's what I was talking about earlier. We were talking about, like, we haven't seen the property. So, I mean, it's been there, like, and I know it's happening. Like, I believe it's happening. But I think this trailer is going to be, like, really the first good step, making it happen. So, I'm really excited. I'm really excited.
So, Hat Creek, yeah, that really sucks. You were attached to an EOD unit. I'm glad you're still alive, for one. I was an 11 Bravo, and if you're military, you would know what that is. Go ahead and Google it if you're not. I'm just kidding. But no, I was 11 Bravo, 63 Bravo, and 25 Bravo. So I got out as the military as like an IT nerd, but I joined as infantry and went mechanic when I got hurt, and then got out as an IT guy. So he broke his hand skateboarding and has screws in his hand. I don't understand why that would keep him out of the military, but I'm not a recruiter, so
I don't know.
maybe. I'm sure.
Yeah.
But that kind of sucks, Cindy.
Yeah, that really does suck.
And Dawn, we're gonna try to come in October,
I'm
but
trying,
you know what?
really gonna try, Dawn. Like, I got my fingers crossed. I'm the whole shebang. I really want to go.
Cannot promise, Dawn. Just like you, right? Like, I need time off of work, right?
Yes.
It's all about work
The
right
struggle.
now.
The struggle's
Which sucks,
real.
and that's what I'm trying to get away from, is having to, like, your whole life revolves around work.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. I want to be able to, like, just say, let's go camping for the weekend.
I'm
and
telling
just,
you.
Yeah. Me and him only have one day off a week together, which really sucks.
We have Saturdays off together.
and that's
guys.
it. And
That's
it.
another reason why we party on Fridays,
Yeah,
too.
because we both don't work the next day.
And Dana, so 88 Mike, yeah, that's a truck driver. And the things that your brother drives, like, when I say truck driver, you guys don't understand, like, they drive crazy crap, right? Like, you'll have, like, a Het, which is carrying 2 tanks, and they're, they got to drive this truck with 2 tanks on it without crashing it. It's crazy. So, mad respect for your brother, Dana, on the 88 Mike, for real. Truck driver.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, Cindy, so if it was his dominant hand, then yeah, that's probably why.
Oof.
If his trigger finger, and I know it sounds like cliche, but it's 100% true, guys. If his finger is not working correctly, like, the military doesn't say this finger works. And I'm not flipping you guys off, but, like, this is it. If you're hurt in combat and you already been in, then you can use your middle finger to pull the trigger. But this is the main finger, so that's probably why, Cindy. So, Jay Grandos 44, you said hello for Enid, or hello from Enid, Oklahoma. I think you're all going to enjoy your new lives in Arkansas.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We really hope we will enjoy it.
I think so. I'm not really worried about it.
I'm not afraid of work. All right, I'm not afraid of it.
He's. I don't know. I'm just
Telling
I'm more of a go with the flow type person. You know, I don't really stress out about a lot of things. I mean, I do stress out. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I've always seemed in our relationship, I always seem like the less stressful person.
I'm not stressed.
No, I know you're not stressed.
It's like I said earlier. Like me, I have a plan.
I know.
I have a plan for everything. And Cindy said that it's overreacting, right? Like, I don't think I'm overreacting. Or overthinking, she said, right?
Yeah, overthinking.
It's more of like, I don't know. Like,
well,
I want to be like professional and shit, right?
Well, we're talking about the move, right? Like,
well, even with that.
Yeah, it's scary, right?
Sure, it's scary.
It's scary. Like, we're going to uproot our whole life that we've been working so
It's all right.
hard to maintain.
Hey, it's all right. Hey, if it don't work out, we'll just go move with Dawn and Dommel.
Yeah.
Right, Dawn?
Yeah.
Hey,
No, well, I did tell my mom we would just go move with her if it didn't work out, too.
Well, Dawn, I'm just saying, you might want to get a 3-bedroom, man.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So me, Wyatt, and Roxanne, we'll just come move with you guys.
I say 4-bedroom.
If it don't work. But you know what, guys? It's gonna work out. I'm not even worried about it.
Yeah.
I'm just clowning on my sister. Yeah, she's all LOL. she's LOL. You should have put like the sweat emoji after that because
oh man,
you should have been like, I don't know. Ay.
I did tell my mom that too. I was talking to my mom.
But I'm moving with your mom. I have no problems with your mom, but I don't know, dude.
We were talking about the move, and you know, my mom's really excited. She's super supportive, and you know, I appreciate her doing that. It makes me feel better about it, right? And I told her, I was like, you know, Mom, if it just doesn't work out, I'll just come move out on your property.
Like she's all.
She said some words.
She's all, what? You ain't doing that shit.
Oh hell no, she said.
She already got rid of you once. You ain't coming back. You got a man now. He can take care of your ass.
You're on your own.
That's his problem.
You left. You ain't coming back.
No one told you to leave except for me. And you're gone. Right. Now, honestly, though, guys, it's going to be great because my little sister and her husband are moving there, Melanie. Mm-hmm. I'll finally be around my older sister, Dawn, again, which... It's been forever, Dawn.
Too long.
Which you know.
Yeah.
It's been forever. And it'll be good. I love the West Coast. I love Las Vegas. And that's where, like, I kind of, like, fuck, man. Oh, F, man. Right? I'm like, geez.
Nice try.
Well, I'm just saying, right? I'm like, because I really do like Las Vegas, right? Like, I do. I love the city, and I hate it at the same time. But... I am 100% looking at what's good for my son.
True, yeah.
Right? Like, for real.
Yeah.
I can't move back to California. I mean, even if I was, like, a multi-millionaire, I don't know if I'd want to move back there. Okay? And that's where I'm from. So, Arkansas it is. And I've been there. I got pictures of me and Dawn there.
Yeah.
And it's not too bad. It's... You know, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm excited. I really am. I'm very excited. I'm embracing it. And, you know, I keep saying, you know, like I said, I was talking to my mom the other day, right? It's kind of a thing. I call my mom like every other Sunday. But I told her I'm ready for it. I'm embracing it. I say bring it.
No, it's going to be cool.
Yeah, whatever challenges and whatever mistakes and all that stuff that happen.
You know, it's going to be a struggle, but you know what?
It's going to be a good struggle.
I'm a man. I can handle my shit. All right? Plain and simple. I'll make it happen. And I'm going to have a good life for my family. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
And you know what? We have each other, you know, to support. each
I'm
other.
not saying that to take anything away from you. Like,
Yeah, no,
no.
I'm saying just, I always tell him this because he's a man, right? And I get it, like, he's just worried about, like, well, the financial, like, after the house is built and we're living up there, like, how are we going to support ourselves after the fact? And I always tell him, I'm like, we have each other, like, I think we'll be fine. We'll figure it out, whether it be whatever it may be. I get a job and he works too. I mean, if we're doing the same kind of thing, but I don't want a job where I'm not a job like I have now. Like, I want to go be a waitress somewhere and serve tables and, you know what I mean? Just a job, like.
No, I know.
Where I go and make my little money and go home,
And Dawn, yes, we will be in the Bible Belt, and I will still be the outcast, and you know what I mean, and that's fine, because I'll be loud and proud with my Slayer shirt.
Yeah.
Right, and all my other shirts, and they're gonna be like, they're gonna be like on South Park when they were like, the crowd, right? They're gonna see me walking down the street and be like, oh,
Yeah, well.
that guy is not with us. And I'm gonna be like, I don't give a fuck.
Ooh. Okay.
Bam! You see how I did that?
You should have said beep.
No, I said fuck. All right. I didn't put the F in there, but it's the truth. I don't care. I have no problems with people religious. As long as you don't try to push your religion on me, do your thing, bro. I don't care. Don't push it on me.
Oh, Don says we'll fit in fine, or you will fit in fine.
Come on, Don.
I ain't worried about him. He's
Don, have you been to Afghanistan? No, you haven't. It is slow as hell there, man. I'm telling you.
Jennifer, you'll educate them.
What's she saying?
You'll educate them.
It will be an adventure beats. Oh.
Um,
I will educate them as I'm walking down the street with my Cannibal Corpse shirt. Alright? I don't know how much you guys listen to death metal. I'm sure a lot of you guys don't, but
That's what he's into.
I'm telling you guys, man, like that's honestly like where we're going. I'll say this, okay? So I'm not gonna say the town name, you guys might know, but I'm just not gonna mention it. In this tiny town, we're not moving into town, but the town we're closest to, right? And it's a small town. It's not a city, it's a town. There's 15 churches in this tiny town.
All different kinds.
15!
Yeah, there's all different kinds.
Catholics, mosque, Foursquare, denominational. There's old Baptist church.
Yeah.
And it's a dry county with no booze, okay?
Yeah.
But 20 minutes north there's booze, so I'm good. Man, they are going to hate me, dude. I am telling you guys.
Maybe not.
Bull crap. Because
Yeah.
you know me. I'm an instigator.
Yeah, but
Oh my god.
just remember you do live in a small town.
And
I'm just saying.
the point of a small town.
I don't want to go to the grocery store and I get the evil stare.
Oh, you're gonna.
Oh, your husband.
Well, you think you can't wear your Slayer shirt going to the grocery store? Wyatt's gonna be the only kid that doesn't go to church.
Probably. That's
And
a
nothing
different-
wrong if you go to church, I'm just saying.
It's a different discussion. We got 2 minutes till 10 o'clock, so I'm not trying to change the subject.
No, look at Roxanne trying to boot you guys all off.
No. No.
She's like, Overwatch.
No.
Overwatch.
I'm addicted to Overwatch. I think I have a problem.
Jennifer, let me see. I don't know what the population is. I will find out right now. Give me 1 second, Jennifer. Because now, actually, I'm kind of curious.
I looked it up. It was really tiny. I think it was like 1,100 people. Okay.
No. So, okay, Jennifer.
This is 2018.
So, 2018, it said the population was 3,800. So, you can imagine the pastor is friends with everybody in town.
Oh,
from
everybody's
every
going
church.
to know everybody.
Yeah. And that's fine.
Yeah.
Like I said
Well,
before,
maybe
guys.
not everybody's going to know everybody. I mean, maybe not.
No, you know what? Oh, I still want to fucking say some shit right now, but I can't.
Don't.
I'm not. Don't get mad because this is the F word again.
I know.
It's my live stream.
I ain't get mad.
It's not gonna be culture shock, Cindy. For real, I'm used to that crap. For real. She's not, like recently, but I can deal with it. So.
Yeah, like.
Not saying you can't deal with it.
Like as far as what, just the culture change over there. Like.
Just culture shock.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think so. I mean, where I grew up, it was really small.
Besides, I mean, a small town, that's good. Like, as long as the sheriff don't know who I am, I'm good. I'm sure he will.
Yeah, you'll be riding around on your motorcycle, I'm sure.
Oh. Hey, did you guys watch my video today? How many of you guys watched my video today? Do you guys think my truck's gonna be able to haul this Tahoe light trailer?
I don't even know if people know what the Tahoe trailer looks
It's a 1999.
Well, how many pounds does it weigh?
I mean, until I know the exact model, I'm pretty sure it's like 3,000 pounds. Yeah, see, Don says there's lots of new food for you to learn how to cook.
Yeah.
Hey, Don, do they... I know in Louisiana it is, but in Arkansas are like crawfish like big down there in Arkansas where you're at? Crawfish.
Somebody's asking what kind of Cindy. Oh.
Cindy, the video is like 20 minutes. It's I thought it was a good video. I thought about it a lot, by the way, Cindy. So
You overthought it.
I overthought it. Just to let you know. All right. Every cut scene was like meticulously thought.
He's been working on it for
down
a couple
to the
days.
frame.
Yeah,
All right.
a couple days.
I'm just kidding, Cindy. Just messing with you.
No, he's not.
Bull crap. It's been 2 days.
I know.
2 days.
I'm kidding.
And
I'm
not even,
kidding.
it's not 24-hour days.
No,
it's like 2 days.
You started working on it yesterday after you got home from work, and
Yeah.
you know, and then all day.
Okay, crawfish boils. Do you like the corn and like potatoes and carrots and all that other stuff in it,
yeah.
Don? Like a big like a fish boil. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, where they dump it on the table some places.
So crawfish are called yabbies in Australia. Okay. Yeah, but you know what, Jennifer? You guys can drive like 3 hours up the coast and go to the Great Barrier Reef and go pick you up a lobster. All right? I don't hear nothing. Lucky.
Okay.
Byron Bay. Byron Bay. So Cajun and Memphis barbecue. No, what about the crawfish boil? What's in the boil? Is it potatoes, carrots, crawfish, corn? Like, what's in it?
We went over our time.
That's fine.
I'm just saying.
Just greens and cornbread? You're trying to tell me it's just crawfish and greens? No, that's not good.
I had greens when I went to Mississippi.
Mississippi?
Mississippi.
No, Mississippi?
Mhm. Mississippi.
It's not Mississippi, it's Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Yeah. When I was down in Mississippi.
Mississippi. I went there, and I had.
You ain't know what you're talking about. Down yonder.
Yonder. So I did. I went to
Up there a pinch.
Mississippi. Over yonder. And I had greens. They were good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they actually weren't very good. I don't know if it was just because the restaurant I ate them at, but I tried. I've never had greens before, so I tried them.
See, so J Grandos 44 says yes. Crawdads, corn, potatoes, carrots, boil. That's what I was thinking. They do that in.
And then they dump it on the table. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
said.
they boil it in like a
pot. Yeah.
But with holes in it, right? So they
Yeah.
pull it all out and then just.
Yeah, on the table.
Yep. Everybody picks through it. Crawfish, sausage, baby corn. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
And veggies. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, Dawn. It depends on the sausage. Like you're
Is
looking
it like kielbasa sausage?
It's like kielbasa.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not like breakfast. It's like kielbasa.
Yeah, kielbasa. Okay.
Yeah, good stuff. Did you have collared mustard beet? greens?
No, they were just. I think they were just regular beans. They looked like straight up spinach.
It was probably collard greens.
Yeah, I could not tell you.
Greens are only good. I had some
It looked
really.
like spinach.
I had some really good greens in South Carolina, and they were cooked in like bacon grease with bacon bits in it.
I don't think these ones were.
And I don't know what else, but like I'm sure there was like chicken broth, and think of it like you're boiling it in like a soup.
Yeah,
But
it's
it's
like
not-
spinach.
I know that, but like bacon grease,
Yeah.
like tons of bacon grease, where it's like greasy.
Mm.
Like if you touch the green, it's so good.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Yeah, those I didn't have them like that. They weren't like that.
And yes, Don, I have had oxtail. 100%. That shit is
have.
delicious. So good. So good. It's like pho. Like Vietnamese pho. That's oxtail broth. It's so good. So Hat Creek was like, we put crawfish, taters, onions, corn, and shrimp in ours. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about, man.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hungry.
Wyatt made himself a bed.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. With the pillows and a sheet, and he's laying in there.
He said he was tired.
He's like, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, he's probably sleeping. I'm surprised he doesn't come.
You assholes are over here doing this. I'm going to bed. Dude, our son is so awesome. Like, mind you, it's our Friday night. Okay, guys, we're good parents, all right? We usually spend all our time with our son.
He would be in bed right now, but we're.
We read him a book already, and he would have went to bed. But Wyatt's been in and out of here, and he came in here the last go around. He's like, I'm tired.
I gave him some milk because he requested it.
So in the living room, he took all the pillow cushions off the couch, made himself a bed with a sheet he has as a blanket, and laid down and went to bed in the living room. It's crazy.
I hope you know you're carrying him upstairs.
You are.
Ugh. He's getting too
No,
big.
I'll do
He's
it.
getting too big.
He's so good.
Oh,
All right,
squirrel,
guys.
Squirrel pot pie, yes.
So we've been on for a very long time.
Yeah, 2 hours and 41 minutes.
Yep. So I want to sit here and thank every single one of you guys for being on this long.
Yes,
You
thank you.
You guys are awesome. You really made me feel good tonight, and I appreciate that. So we're gonna keep doing some videos.
Yeah, stay tuned for our trailer video.
Yep.
Yes.
I don't know when that's gonna be out, but
Yeah.
we're gonna record some
We'll
footage
record,
tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do some recording tomorrow for sure.
And yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys like our videos. Check our videos out if you guys haven't. I'm not gonna do the whole spiel of subscribe, like our videos, do
Well,
this,
you
do that.
just did it, so.
No, I'm not. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't do that crap, man.
I do.
Just don't. I just don't. I don't know. If you like our shit, then you subscribe. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah.
Like, I'm honestly want to do these videos for me personally. I'm selfish.
Yeah.
I want to look back in 15 years, and be like, man, dude, I was so good looking.
Oh, God.
Man, dude, like, I'm surprised I didn't have 2 wives. I only had 1. That's not fair. That's what I want to go back to.
Of course.
Okay, see?
Yeah, of course.
I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. But no, seriously. So, we'll be putting another video out soon. I don't know when, but stay tuned for our next live. We'll do another live next Friday. As of right now,
I don't see it changing.
I don't think so. I don't have nothing going
I
next
have
Friday.
nothing either, so I think we're good.
If you guys have any video requests of anything you'd like to see, I know somebody said a guitar video. I will do a guitar video. It's one of those things, like, you're going to make me, like, nitpick myself for a week to do that video. Because I'm not going to put out anything I don't think is good. I'm not going to put anything out that's subpar for me. All right? As Cindy already said, I overthink everything. And I agree with you, Cindy, so I'm not hating. I'm just saying
play,
I agree
just
with
play.
you. No! Look at me with suffocate.
I know, alright.
Okay, guys?
Alright.
So, anyway, I can do it live, Cindy, but then, know what's going to happen if I do it live, Cindy? People are like, oh, play Thunderstruck. oh, play this. Oh, play Metallica. Oh, do this song. And I'm like,
If you just have a set list and that's what you play.
yeah, and I won't be able to do it and I'll feel stupid.
Yeah, you're alright.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, guys.
So, we really appreciate you guys.
Yes, thank you for joining us tonight.
Drop a comment in this video after it's posted, when it goes live, if you guys want to, on another video of what maybe you guys would like to see us do. Maybe you're like, hey, I want to see more of the day-to-day. Or, hey, I'd like to see what you do at work. Or, hey, you know, let's get some more videos of Wyatt. Or more cooking with Roxanne videos. And I hope you guys like those videos. So, she loves those videos.
I like cooking, so.
Except for the enchilada one.
Yeah.
But anyway, so...
We'll talk about that later.
Why are you going to bring up some old stuff?
I know, right? We're trying to get out of here. But
Anyway, guys. Thank you guys very much. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much for being here. And we will see you guys soon, okay?
All right. Have a great weekend, everybody.
You too. Thanks, guys.
Bye.